Hello everyone, welcome. So today our goal is to reach level 1100 because we have not done that yet. I thought we might have reached it last stream, but we definitely are this stream. That should be enough battles for us to get all the way. Just the end of last stream ended up getting us like that whole bar right there. So should definitely be able to get it. Other than that, we'll probably be doing a bunch of things with Obsidian Golem and maybe the other new troops from Broken Spire. Might do a couple all-giant teams, but of course I'll be saving quite a few of those for the video as well tomorrow. But of course we can do whatever as far as teams. Hello, Maximus. No keys we need to use, except maybe event keys. Should we throw 6 event keys? How lucky can we get? Maybe I'll leave it till a little bit later. Maybe we'll get another legendary task by then. Let's see, how close is the one we currently have? Yep, you're the first one here, Maximus. Okay. We still have a little ways to go. Let me throw 100,000 at it, though. Maybe they'll get it by the end of this stream. Hello, Nobin. Welcome. We only need like 240 more thousand. How are seals looking these days? 1/3 the way there. The long road's at 1.5k. Actually, it's not that long. It goes pretty quick most weeks. Also, I haven't even been trying. I'll be showing like quicker methods during the video tomorrow. Well, it's pretty simple. You just go through a single challenge with 4 of them in it. But this challenge this week is so easy because so many people in PvP are using giants. So I've already got 46 gems without even specifically farming any of them. How do I feel today? I feel pretty good. Fairly average day as far as everything going. Well, this is basically the best base we can do off this. We'll probably go with a few others though this stream. Pretty much nothing doesn't work with Justice Team. Oops, I was just about to try Valkyrie. I mean, not Valkyrie, Mercy, as if we have a Mercy for some reason. Maybe I should build something around Mercy. We could just go the Inferno King team with it, or do something like that. Gosh, where's all the red? Where's all the yellow? Not gonna give us either. I have a feeling it's gonna die to Death Mark really soon. Good, it didn't go far. Actually, never mind. It did go for our mana. Well, I guess I could keep going for it. Because we could get Valkyrie up just by exploding. The main problem with it, that Death Mark is definitely going to kill it within the... Oh, or Bone Dragon. Hello. Hello, Bone Dragon. So much green. We don't use any of it. Oh, no. Well, there goes Obsidian. No way it's surviving that. As long as it doesn't touch our Valkyrie, we should be fine. Ooh, it got it. No. Oh, good. At least it didn't take it the right way. Oh, wait. It even killed it. Oh, gosh. That thing is tanky. Whoa, that thing actually survived that. Was not expecting that. Okay, no way we can do it there. Brown to blue is the only way we can go. I know, I can't wait till Bone Dragon gets nerfed. It'll actually be easier for me to record videos once Bone Dragon gets nerfed. Because even if I want to try something that's not the meta, it's just going to get crushed by a Bone Dragon. I basically have to repick, for now on, whenever I do recording, I basically have to repick whenever we see a Bone Dragon. He's just way too randomly overpowered to do with teams that aren't 100% optimal. At least this lane in the game anyways. Oh, hey, treasure map. But it should be nerfed in about 2 or 3 weeks, which is when the new event should be coming, I mean the new patch. Yeah, that could be one of the best patches by far. We still don't know everything about the new content, though, as far as, like, the Guild Wars. But just that nerf alone is going to be a glorious day. And, of course, the new event system will be adding quite a few things, as well as the new things that are exclusive to it. I really wish they would tell us some more about it, because I have to keep speculating. I was like, oh, what's it going to be? What's it going to be? I think they only did the 2 previews so far. Both of which are barely even a preview, but they'll likely have a video out for it within the foreseeable future. They do that for pretty much every major patch. They used to do it for literally every patch, but they kind of stopped doing it as of recently for the smaller ones. I guess just because it takes them a little bit more work to do a whole nice little edited video. Which does take a lot of time. Like, to do a nice edited video like they normally do, like their 5-minute ones, that take at least an hour to do. Good evening, Demorality. Welcome. Also, Hello, Bridget. Hello, Vin Kelsey. Or Vin Kelsier? And hello, Grigor. Welcome. Do you think it's worth buying purple-black trade stones right now for either Keeper of Souls or Bone Dragon? Yes. I would say for Keeper of Souls. Actually, well, I guess you could go Bone Dragon. The thing with Bone Dragon is you're not going to need it on Bone Dragon, but when Bone Dragon does get nerfed, which is already inevitable, it will have a refund option. So I guess you could do Bone Dragon now and then switch to Keeper of Souls if you want. But if you go Keeper of Souls, you won't be able to switch to Bone Dragon. But I'm pretty sure it's going to be nerfed hard enough that we don't really need to worry about the constant use of Bone Dragon. After next patch, it's basically not going to exist. And once it gets nerfed, it'll be more in line with Keeper of Souls. So you might as well just go Keeper of Souls. Yep, everything is going pretty awesome, Grigor. Hello, Gia. Welcome. We can't drop it. We could hope for yellow, I guess. Come on, extra turn on yellow. No, we'd even get a pair. Worth a shot, though. Okay, we get a freeze. I'm gonna want it to take all the scrolls it possibly can so we can accumulate mana.
Mana surge, mana surge, mana surge.
Will it take it away? Yes, it does, but we can just take the other red. Oh, one short, really? Okay. He'll be distracted by skulls at least. We can explode for the last of our mana. Too bad he's not a construct. His last two are, but he's going to be completely dead by the time we even reach that far down his team. Ooh, perfect. Another skull to bait him out. Can I bait him out twice? Well, I can take a skull right here. We're going to get frozen if I do. I don't think it's worth it. Plus, it'll unalign the other skulls. We might as well just randomly aim this somewhere. As long as it hits red and yellow, it doesn't matter. There we go. Oh, I guess it does somewhat. Just gave it 10 green. Okay. Well, we'll do that on purple. Hello, Brian. Can you suggest some Gorgultha Dragon Soul teams? Sure, I can do a bunch of Gorgultha Dragon Soul teams. Anything specifically that you want me to use it with, or just strong ones in general? Because there is a lot that you can use with it. You can use almost anything behind it if you really wanted to. Hello, Josh. Welcome. Yeah, I know. I probably said that wrong. I'll just call you D. What is that? What is that last name, though? Morarity. Morarity. Oh, no. I just said morality for some reason. There's not even an L anywhere in that. Gosh. It's not the first time I've said that either. But yeah, we'll go do some Gorgultha Dragon teams after, or Gorgultha Dragon Soul teams after this. I believe I have one saved at the moment too. I forget which one I'm using. I think I'm using the Kraken build, if I'm not mistaken, with it. I can show a couple other ones as well. Okay, can we get our mana already? We've been at like 1 mana away for half the battle. Okay, I might just take the skull to play it safe. There we go. Maybe we get it for free as well. Because I didn't want to have to deal with Bone Dragon there. There probably was enough blue to cast that. Ooh, he better not get mana out of that. Oh, there's still skull distraction. Oh good, he's frozen too. I didn't even notice that. Sweet. Oh, Queen Mab. I keep forgetting to cast Queen Mab on this team when I should be. That would have been a perfect time, because now all we would have to kill is Courage. And we would have just won right there if we would have Queen Mabbed earlier. But won't matter because we already just won. Oh, wait, not yet. Is there any way we can double skull by using 1 turn? Because we lose our turn whenever we take one of these. Oh, yes, we can. There we go. Construct Slayer. Actually, that would have one-shot even without Construct Slayer. Can I suggest a Cabarrus team? Sure, let me just do the other suggestions. Let's see. Hello, Adrian. Let me go first. Let's just do the other suggestion first. I'll probably just use the one I have saved at the moment. If you need another one with it, just let me know. The general premise I like to do with them, though, is Gorgultha, Dragon Soul, Giant Spider, and then any purple in the back is the general premise of this team. I tend to use Kraken. You can use pretty much anything in the 4th slot. Even the event troop that is currently the event troop would be a pretty good slot there. But Kraken is a little bit quicker. Same as double Dragon Soul if you happen to want to go with that. Actually, I think double Dragon Soul is the quickest you can even get it with. I just like having Kraken because there's a lot of popular last slot Bone Dragons right now, and it's just a really easy way to counter it. But yeah, just Gorgotha, for the Gorgotha Dragon Soul team you're asking for, just Gorgotha, Dragon Soul, Giant Spider, and then any purple weapon or hero. Creeping Death, Sorcerer class with Creeping Death is a pretty good last slot with this too. Gorgotha needs to be fully traded, though Kraken does not. But if your Kraken's not fully traded, you'd probably just want to go hero with Creeping Death, even if you only have the first trait on Sorcerer, because Creeping Death is pretty powerful. But yeah, you'd only be using him for his ability at this point, and the only reason I even really use a Kraken here, well, he kind of would be good without traits. The main reason I use Kraken is for this, to get the Devour off from Bone Dragon. Other than that, you really don't need it compared to any other troop. Creeping Death would have a higher chance to instantly kill than it anyways, because it's 2 10% that can re-roll every single turn, instead of just 1 40%. Also, in that slot, you never even use its attack or anything that it gains unless the battle goes like really, really bad. But that normally doesn't happen with this team. And that is match. Actually, this is enough damage. If there was like 14 skulls on the board, it would be. Actually, 15 skulls. Oh, we got an extra turn off of it. Oh, we can kill it! We can kill it with the extra turn damage. Or I think we will. Let's see. We need one more extra turn. There we go. Oh, I wanted to kill it with extra turn damage. Oh well. We'll just Dragon Soul. Let's see. What was the next suggestion? Also, hello, Adrian, if I didn't say hi already. And hello, Danilo. What do you think about this team? Night Coronet, Kraken, Valkyrie, Giant Spider. Sounds pretty strong. You're only level 120. They're not fully traded and not on Mythic 2. Anything that you can make better. Let's see. Red, yellow, 3, 5. Missing red then. Oh no, you have red. Never mind. What color are you missing? Red, yellow. You're missing one. Brown. Brown is what you're missing. Night Coronet denies your purple. Oh no, the Night Coronet with Giant Spider combo is what's mainly throwing me off of that team. You may want to use something like a, instead of a Night Coronet, maybe a Lava Elemental. I actually mentioned that troop in the video previously. It's basically what this current troop is now, except it's good against everything instead of just constructs. You might want to put this in first slot. Has a really good quick ability, deals a lot of damage, places burn, can deal double damage to basically everything that can be burned, has stone skin just like Night Coronet. I'd probably say go Lava Elemental and keep the rest of the team exactly as is. Would be how I would go with it. And on a yellow, probably a yellow-red banner for your team then. So replace out Night Coronet for Lava Elemental and then red-yellow for the banner. But keep Night Coronet for now if you don't have this fully traded, because you need the stone skin. I don't know if you have 3 brown-red. It requires 3 brown-red arcanes. Hello, McBuddy, welcome, and Griffin Slayer, welcome. There was one other team. Oh yeah, Nuno suggested a Cabarrus team. What kind of Cabarrus team? We can go try something. Normally, I tend to put it with a, what's it called? With a Nature Guardian. But if you don't happen to have that fully traded, there are plenty of other teams you can use it with. So let me know kind of some of the things you have. Let's see. But pretty much what you always want to put with it is a Giant Spider. Giant Spider or Apothecary. It really depends on your pick. Normally, Giant Spider is the better pick because they're both a beast. And you'll be able to get a higher team bonus if you put in more beasts with it. Really just depends on what you have available. And first slot, you can put your hero as a beast if it's a Warden. Other than that, we'll just need to find a red. I'm not going to use Wolf Garrick because I'm pretty sure you may not have it. Barbarius actually got a pretty nice boost ratio recently. That's a 5 times. It's completely random on what it hits though. Oops, let me search by beast. That would make this a lot easier to find something. Fire lizard, don't really need. Hellhound is useless. Night prince wouldn't be too bad, though it is blocking on our other colors, so we might not want to do that. Wolf Garrick would be the best in the slot. Actually, let's go Ward, because our Cabarrus is gonna, or Sybaris is, whatever the thing. I think both of those are wrong pronunciation. I keep saying it wrong, but we'll want the other purple just so we can get a little bit more mana going around. And the -1 yellow, I'm actually not, actually let's go double green instead. I was gonna say I'm kind of fine with that in order to rush them up, but I'd rather rush up the giant spider. Would be better in this case. If I can find where blue is. Double blue, where are you? Oh, actually, we can go Frozen Banner instead. Why go double blue? Well, we don't use red for too much. There was the double blue, but I think we're gonna go Frozen Banner. If I can find where Frozen Banner is now. Oh, if they could switch this, how this is organized, that'd be great. There it is, finally. Oh, it's right next to it. No wonder. I keep going by both of them. But yeah, you get some extra stats. Pretty nice. 4 life, 4 attack. I mean, 6 life, 4 attack total between the two. And even though we have minus red, we're getting the extra purple. So we're on +2 blue, +2 purple, because our giant spider has a +1 as well. We're getting -1 red, but we're not really going to utilize it at all. You were using Sybaris, Giant Spider, Forest Guardian, and Spirit Fox, but it's kind of clunky. Let's see, wait. Actually, I would think that would kind of be okay. What's clunky with it then? Because you do have 2 purples there. The main thing you need to do, you have the board control for the giant spider, and you have 2 purples. Oh, it's probably the yellow that you're destroying that's making it clunky, because you can never get up Forest Guardian. Sometimes I even put like a +2 yellow on this team just to get Nature Guardian up quick. I did you can also do a +2 green like I was about to do with the spider. You can get the spider up quick and then go the rest of the mana into this. I end up doing the Frozen Banner though, mainly because we can get more mana around to everything. Okay, to these 2 mainly. The giant spider into the other 2. But with a Spirit Fox, I can see you denying too much of the yellow probably would end up occurring. So let's get rid of that first. Forest Guardian was a dead troop. Yeah, pretty much. It's nice for the 50% extra starting bonus, but if you're having like a Spirit Fox on, it would deny all the purple it would ever get. And of course it would never get green because Giant Spider would be pretty much always blocking it, unless you set it to a double banner. Would be the only case it wouldn't be. Oh. Wow, we have a pretty good chance of getting an extra turn over there. Oh, there was 2 spots and we missed both of them. Okay. Oh, I do not want to use this on green, but I kind of already committed to it. And there's no other option other than green. Oh, we'll have to get him up by yellow. Oh, there we go. I didn't even see that cascade there. Sweet. I think we'll devour the tank. Hopefully we'll get it. I haven't even used the ward yet. Ah, I didn't get it. Well, I guess we keep poking at it at this point. Let's see. Yeah, we'll throw the ward. I should probably be checking for alignment every single turn too, which there isn't at the moment. He'll probably help us with that. As long as he doesn't remove one of the covers that we use for the alignment, we should be able to get it next turn. Yep, still none, so we'll just take mana.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
Okay, so hopefully that'll help us. On purple, that will not. Actually, maybe it will. Yeah, it will. Because we can get a bunch of green right here. We don't need it for Giant Spider, but it'll help clear out a bunch of the board.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
There we go, and we get a map. Oh, we almost have skull alignment off of 1 purple. Nice. Not completely, though. Nope, now we do. Perfect. Ooh, but then we can't use Giant Spiders, the only problem. I'm still going for it, though. Okay. Skull and hope for green looks like the best bet. Or blue. Actually, blue wouldn't really help us. We already have max mana on it. And now we can't use purple because we just removed them all. Use it on yellow or brown, neither of which would really help. Ooh, there we go. Right on blue. Now, that would be okay to do. And then we can start getting another attack off on it. And we can take a skull into damage. Will Dragon Soul kill? Oh, Dragon Soul will kill, though. So let me just throw the ability. So we'll get that dead. He'll kill us with skulls. And then we'll just devour one of them or something.
Mana surge.
Alright, so that'll break our barriers. We can easily just get it back up, though.
Mana surge.
Hopefully we'll get that devour off, and that's pretty much match after that point.
Surge.
Too bad. Maybe we should have switched to Giant Spider than the other one. The only problem is if we did do the switch, Bone Dragon would tear through the team like crazy. But this team didn't have a Bone Dragon. Oh, come on. Hit it already.
Mana surge.
The poison. Can the poison get the kill?
Mana surge.
Let's see. Take our mana. Nature Guardian would be nice to have up at this point.
Mana surge.
Might just take the yellows until we get it. Come on, yellow, yellow, yellow. Okay, we'll just take the skull. That better not revive, because we don't have anything that can quickly kill it on this team. Unless we get a 50% chance to devour. That's the only thing that's going to quick kill it. Okay, we got that. Not going to bother doing it on Dragon Soul, obviously, because it's already pretty much dead. There we go. And we have the Ward replacement, so we have the purples going around. And that should be matched. Perfect. You believe in the poison. 50% every turn. Or if you're lucky, 100% every turn to do 1 damage. I've had that happen a couple times, where literally every turn would be 1 damage. Of course, that doesn't happen too often, though. Ooh, courage. I kind of want to go bring out the... I really wish there was more viable teams for this Golem. What's kind of funny is you can use it with all of the Guardians, if you really wanted to, because it's an elemental construct. There's actually quite a few elemental constructs right now. Let's see, let me actually go count them real quick. Let's go to our troops. Because there's the 4 Guardians, let's see. Let's just do it under construct, it'll be easier to see them. How many elemental constructs are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Not as many as I thought. Never mind. There's only 6 in the 2 other ones, which is Ice Golem and Obsidian Golem. So the 6 Guardians, Ice Golem, and Obsidian Golem is every single elemental construct in the game. And yeah, you can actually replace out in the team I'm using now, Queen Mab with an Ice Golem. And then you have 3 elemental constructs in it, which works pretty nicely. Hello, Petrix. Welcome. Also, I'll give out the redeem code in about a half an hour for any of you interested in that. Let's see. We'll go on red. Try getting Valkyrie up. Might as well. Always a good first thing to go for in pretty much any team that uses her.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
I'll probably just leave the skull. Oh, as I take it away. I'll just leave the skull by taking it. Or at least dropping it. We can take an extra turn there, but I guess I'll take it for the skull chance. Oh, and the freeze, duh. So he'll take that skull. Not exactly where I wanted it, but I guess it works because it distracts him for a turn. Get a Valkyrie off somewhere. Trying to keep as many blue in the board though as we can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 12. It's the same problem as before when we kept getting... Oh, there we go. When we kept getting 10 or 9. When it used to have a minimum of 10 to get an extra turn, I would pretty much always get 9. And now that it's the other way around, I pretty much always get 12. One before how many you need to actually be able to do it. Let's see. We get yellow and we get Queen Mab. Valkyrie back up from that. So might as well go for it. Valkyrie. Well, looks like yellow's going away. That's the one we have our +1 on Valkyrie from. Would normally want to avoid it, but for that much mana, might as well take it. And I think we have enough blue on the board to loop now until we win. Which is basically just this team in a nutshell. If they don't nerf this after Bone Dragon gets nerfed, there's going to be some problems with this being overly used. Especially since it works exceptionally well with the blue format, because there's going to be something with Guild Wars it was said in the previous preview that will basically be taken into account every single day what colors you're using. And every single day will basically be a different color during the Guild War. And as far as blue is concerned, a blue troop, Valkyrie, Justice, Queen Mab is going to like completely dominate any blue day. Of course, it uses 3 blues and not 4, but it says that they're doing some kind of formula based on how good you do in a battle. So I'm not quite sure what they're doing for that. I don't even know if they're going to disclose it. If they don't disclose that formula, there's going to be madness and people trying to figure out what it is. And then there's going to be like one guild that gets like 4 or 5 times as many points because they didn't explain what the actual formula is for it. Because I could see people just using a Justice team, exploiting it like crazy, or pretty much all the Guardians, just to keep cycling it over and over and over again, winning in like a few turns, getting like hundreds of stats on everything, and then it probably counts for like 3 times as many team points or something, and whenever the Guild Wars comes out. Hello, Jeremy. Welcome. Yep. Why did I click over there? I clicked over at chat to make the thing go. Also, we're pretty close to level 1100. It feels like the bar never moves, though. Because we need so many bad. I can only imagine when we get like another 100 or 200 levels how slow that bar is going to move. We'll probably only get like 1 level every week at that point. Okay, I really need to use a team with, what's his name? Let me actually get rid of this for now. Oh, wait, maybe I should keep it in. Well, let me just try it once. Because we do get twice the trait stones for using him, even if he isn't optimal. But I do want to try this. Keg hammer. Let me just switch to red-yellow. But then again, that'll ruin our banner slightly. I'll just not take his ability right away. I want this so we can Giant Slayer his entire team. He's the only troop in the entire game with Giant Slayer. Hello, Mike Fuller. Welcome. Yeah. Okay, well, we'll take that into extra turns, get the freeze. Need to try not using his ability for as long as possible. There we go, 56 damage, pretty nice. Banner choice is a little bit bad though in this instance. Let's see if I can try getting that yellow. Please don't, please don't. Do somewheres that it won't interrupt, perfect. Ooh, actually this basically has no difference than the other one, might as well just use it here. Plus we have a chance for brown, which we don't need. Okay. Speaking of brown, that we don't need. Goodbye, brown. Well, technically we need it for Keg Hammer, but I'm mainly using Keg Hammer for double damage to giants, not for anything else. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. They really need an auto counter for this. Like some kind of glow around it if it has enough to do whatever its condition is. Can you show a good Wolf Garrick team if you have a chance? Sure. You got one on PS4? Oh yeah, isn't it still the week for Wolf Garrick on console? It must be. Or I think it is. But yeah, I can go do a Wolf Garrick team. Also, I just lost the whole premise of my team. No! The whole reason I used you was to kill them, not to get killed by them. They just have too much stats this week. Just gotta plow through them with like Bone Dragon or just the spam. Like, look at those stats. This is after doing damage to them. Look at him too. He's over 100 durability. Like a lot over. Anything over like 110 is pretty high. Total, that is, between the two of them. And that's after damage. I think that we did like Queen Mab or something. I forget what we did. It had to have been Queen Mab. It's like the only thing we have that could have casted. Gosh, it's still over 100. After 2 Queen Mabs. It's not even Mythic either, which is insane. How high of a HP did that thing have? It must be like one of the top 5 HPs in the entire game. Oh yeah, you guys have Wolf Garrick until Friday. Yeah, it's a pretty decent Mythic. It's one of them that is actually decent, not traded as well as fully traded, which is pretty rare. One of the only other ones that are really good both ways is Def. He's also one of the better impervious in the game, probably the second best. The best right now is Behemoth. from Pride Lands, and the second best is Wolf Garrick.
Mana surge.
Oh yeah, we'll throw down the Queen Mab into his skull. Oh wow, I just got the base value of 71 after like 3 or 4 Queen Mabs. Also, I ran out of water. I go through water bottles like crazy. And I don't have any spares. I might need to go get one later. I'll probably do it when we give out the code. I'll go get another one. Okay, so revenge battle, might as well take it. Plus we don't have to deal with, oh, that's easy. Well, we might as well just use a keg. Oh wait, it's a giant, right? Let me go use multiple kegs. Let's just keg him. I think we only need 2 kegs. I'll probably get 3 though. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, that should be enough. If that's not, that's gonna be pretty sad. I'm pretty sure 2 will be enough. I think it does triple damage. I basically never get to use it because giants tend to be pretty underused. No, it's only double. Oh gosh, I don't think that's enough damage. Oh no, it is. Never mind. Oh good, 2 of them is actually enough. So we'll just take the skull and we win. Easy revenge.
Your head goes on my axe.
No, I'm just tend to be very thirsty. I drink like anywhere from 4 to 8 water bottles in a single day. I should probably be doing something other than water bottle. Oh gosh, what's with all the giants? I know it's giant week, but oh well. But yeah, I do tend to drink like a lot of water. I normally don't need to go to the bathroom though. Also, I did it right before the stream, so there's no way in like the next 2 hours I'll need to. After a ton of farming, you only have 4 more arcane blades to finish up your Jotar. Nice. Oh, come on, cast. Oh wow, we only needed 2. I thought he was a lot more durable than that. Could be because he's under leveled. It is a lower team score anyways. But hopefully we'll get a battle that's not just a single person. I don't mind these though because they're really good farming resources, but not much anything going on. Oh gosh, another one. Let me guess, is that another one? If it is, I have to. It's a revenge. It's revenge and it's 1 trophy. Oh no, it's not. Okay, we're not gonna bother with that guy. Though we do get 4 giants out of it. Maybe we should. Maybe we should. Let's try this one again. It should go down pretty easy. Then we'll try some of the harder teams with whatever. Which teams are good to have giant or Spider Queen in it? Spider Queen? Pretty much no team uses Spider Queen. She's really, really good in Arena. That's about the only place you'll ever really use her. Other than that, the only possible troop you could possibly use Spider Queen with is Tacet, because they have perfect synergy with each other. They don't block any colors. Plus, you get a plus you can use one, and then the other one gets like double effectiveness on everything that it does. Tacet, that is, to the Spider Queen. But other than that, there really isn't anything you would really need to use Spider Queen for. She has a really quick mana drain, which is why she tends to be pretty good in Arena. She also has a base attack of 9, which is the second highest attack value you can have in Arena. But other than out of Arena, Tacet is like the only thing you'd ever see her with. She doesn't even really fit in an all-Zol carry team either, unless you're basing it around Tacet. Come on, can we get alignment anywhere? Doesn't matter where. Still no alignment, gosh. Might just take the red at this point. There'll be enough mana to at least cast Justice. Good evening, H82. Welcome. Oh, hey, he can actually help us. I'll just probably wait a turn. Then again, let's just kill him. Oh, wait, that's not enough damage. Well, I guess that kind of works. I need the double blues anyways, so. Oh, good, he didn't get turned. So this is pretty much match then. He gave us double, we get whatever we want from the board. Queen Mab into Justice into the win. Actually, let's take this. Maybe we'll get a skull. Nope. That didn't quite work out. Hello, Nero. Welcome. You just got a Keeper of Souls. Got any idea of a team that you could use with him? And is he worth using? Yes, Keeper of Souls is worth using, especially after next patch because Bone Dragon's getting nerfed, and Keeper of Souls will indirectly be better once that occurs because he has much better board control. Normally, you use it with other board control things that can convert out. The most common team I tend to use it with is anything first slot with Valkyrie, Giant Spider, and then him, Keeper of Souls. All three of them can convert a color into something else, so it works out pretty nicely. There was another team I was supposed to do real quick. Wasn't there Wolf Garrick? Yes, Wolf Garrick for the consoles. Do I have one saved? I don't think I do. I'll probably just run the Nature Guardian one if you happen to have it. Well, let me know if you have the Nature Guardian, whoever suggested Wolf Garrick earlier. I tend to like to use it with it. Actually, we kind of just showed this team earlier, too. Works pretty decently. We mainly just use the Wolf Garrick boost. Then again, let's try it with Finnair version. It's easier to build. Finnair, not by much though. Nature, actually never mind, it's harder to build. What am I saying? Nature Guardian and then a Cerberus because we need the brown. There we go. Banner, double, actually we don't need double yellow. Well, we kind of do. If we want to rush it, we can. Double green or double yellow, or even brown purple if we really wanted to. But I'll probably go double yellow, mainly just to rush Nature Guardian. It shields our entire team, plus it'll do a lot of board manipulation. And since it's our only board control, we'll need to utilize it whenever we can. Oh, Gorgolfa. That's annoying. That's probably the most annoying first slot you can probably have against a Wolf Garrick. But as long as we can get this guy's buff up, the Finnair, onto him, we should be fine. But yeah, do try avoiding Gorgolfa if you can. Not too big a deal if you do happen to battle it, though. Would even be kind of a good idea to go for browns if we can and try aiming for the 50% devour so we can just ignore it completely. There we go. Right up in one turn because we already had the fast trait on it, or the fast from the Nature Guardian. We'll use that, buff that up. Take the yellow next turn if it doesn't take it from us. Good. Which way? Well, we'll just take it down. And as long as we get some alignment, we should be good to go. Perfect. Got it. Right on the purple. Maybe somewhere else as well. Now we'll just keep poking our mana. I don't think we're in damage range. If we poke him and then use it, I think that's enough. Yep, I think that's enough. Should be. Yep. 27 damage plus the boost ratios. So we'll go take our little bit of mana, wait until we end our turn eventually. And then let's get our free Devour. So that'll kill out that. Get our Devour. There we go. Oh, we killed the Kraken too. Nice shot. That's like the only thing that could have possibly helped them win on the other team. So now we basically win. Only thing that's going to be a little bit annoying is the Giant Spider now. But there we go. Wolf Garrick, 175 attack, 13 HP. Whoops. Oh, too bad the purple's blocking it now. If we get enough, it won't matter. Ooh, should we try for a random drop? Let's see. We can play it safe by taking the purple over, or we can take this blue and then hope for a purple extra turn, which would be very slim. We do get a purple out of this regardless, though, from there. But then I end up giving him the green. Oh, we should probably just played it safe. That would have been amazing if that hit, though, because we had both of them up. We would have both of them, plus we would have gotten an extra turn. It was worth the shot. Oh gosh, this thing's attack is going to be... is literally one-shotting everything. Let's take it this way and hope for blue. Higher chances it would have gave him something, but might as well try it. Okay. So we'll just get his ability back up. Then again, there's kind of no point, because he needs to be able to one-shot for him to get the Devour. And normally what you do for that is do skull damage and then use his ability. The only problem is if we're one-shotting with skulls, then it really doesn't matter, because we'll never be able to use his ability, at least with this specific team. Oh gosh, Giant Spider, please stop. This is a second summon. Might get another one off too by the end of this battle. And yeah, we basically just need to wait for skulls unless we can devour it right now. Wow. This luck. Nope, no skull. But yeah, it's almost pointless using this ability at this point. Might as well just start getting Cerberus back up and hope for a Devour, rather than even bothering to use this. We got one Devour. No way we're getting a second one, though.
Mana surge.
You're thinking after the Bone Dragon patch, map teams will make a comeback. I don't think Mav will ever make too huge a comeback. She will in Justice teams, especially if it doesn't get nerfed. But the main fault against Queen Mab is if they have Impervious, it's literally impossible to do anything with Queen Mab. Queen Mab's basically a dead troop on your team if they have Impervious. If they ever start adding like a couple more really good Impervious troops, then it's gonna be, she's basically not gonna be used that much. Like right now, there's Behemoth, there's Wolf Garrick, there's Plague slightly, and the rest of them are kind of average. But once they start accumulating and we get like about 6 really solid Impervious troops that kind of synergize with each other okay, that's really going to change Queen Mab and basically make her unusable, especially if it ever becomes the meta. Right now the meta is just things like Bone Dragon, Famine, Courage, Justice Team, Gorgotha with a Bone Dragon, Gorgotha with a Dragon Soul with a Kristarn X. Like, that's pretty much what the meta is right now. And sometimes you see stuff like Hero with Creeping Death, Assassin class with Skull Spam, or just Archer in a weird location to hope for instant kills. Okay, I was about to do something here. Oh, yes, Guardian, Golem, whatever he's called, Obsidian Golem. Put him in. Oh, we can actually make a team of all Golem. Should I make an all Golem team? I'll need to do it against something that's not a Bone Dragon. The synergy of this is so horrible, though. They're blocking. It's so much blocking. I'll probably put Golem first slot, then Ice Golem, Obsidian Golem, and then I guess Flesh Golem. They really don't work together. The main problem is like all 3 of them are tanks. Obsidian Golem's basically the only thing that does damage out of any of them. That would be a very slow team. We might try it later, though. Might as well. Maybe I'll do it for tomorrow's video. The only problem is tomorrow's video would be like 6 minutes longer than it needs to be because of how slow that would actually win. I'll probably do it later this stream. That'd be way too long to do in a video, most likely. Hello, Nathan, or Natalia, I mean. And hello, Sean. What do you think will be the next power team? What do you think will be the next power team will be then? As far as the next patch, I really don't know. For some reason, I have a feeling it'll be based around Gloomleaf, because they said they're buffing Gloomleaf. And for some reason, I just have a feeling they're buffing it too far. I have no clue what the change even is to it yet, but I have a feeling they'll make Gloomleaf just a little bit too far. So whoever said Queen Mab may make a comeback, you might be right, because Queen Mab is Fae, and Gloomleaf is Fae. So Fae teams may make a comeback again. When this game initially got traits, other than the fact that like true damage was dominating everything, because there was a 100% chance, there was a trait that basically gave a 100% chance to do true damage, which was extremely beyond broken. But another thing that was pretty popular then was all Fae, because Gloomleaf was okay then, and Queen Mab was absolutely meta at the time. Like, you would almost never not use Queen Mab. Pretty much every team had to have a Queen Mab on it. Because if I'm not mistaken, that was like right before there were immunity to it, because Mana Shield didn't used to be an immunity, and Impervious used to not stop it. But then they had to do a patch, basically pretty much Queen Mab and the Great Maul single-handedly required them to add Mana Shield and Impervious to, or protection against Mana Burn and Devour to Impervious, because they were just completely dominating every single match at the time. Yeah, Gloomleaf will most likely become the offensive tank instead of Gorgotha, which is a defensive tank. I really wish they would add more reflection abilities to the game. Still not quite sure what they're doing for Gloomleaf, but any form of buff will definitely be nice. And if they keep it thematic to what it already is, it's going to be really interesting. Hello, El Esquador. Welcome. Let's see. We need that Bone Dragon dead. And he's probably going to get his mana, yep. Well, let's get our mana. If it's going to kill the Golem, we might as well get our own stuff. If it kills both of them, we might as well just retreat. Oh! Whoa! What is that miss? What is this madness? And end up going for the only one we have with no armor. Okay, let's throw this at green. I see the double extra turns, but we can't actually get an extra turn because of our freeze. So instead, I'm just going to justice it and hope we get an extra turn on blue. And of course we don't. But at least we got Bone Dragon dead, which was the main objective from that. Well, actually, the main objective was to get an extra turn, but at least we got Bone Dragon dead. Oh, don't you dare use that. We get one turn to try to make him not use it. Okay, we get the extra turn. Okay. Let's see. We'll have to hope we get a very lucky Justice. Oh no, never mind. We got Valkyrie from that. That should help us out a lot here. Do it on yellow. That'll get Queen Mab up. Hopefully enough blue to do it again. Nope. Let's see. Let's do a count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, exactly enough. Perfect. Can we get a little more damage? Yes, we can. 58. That's enough. Sweet. Let's just double check the board for any cascades. Doesn't look like it. Sweet. There we go. All threats neutralized. Now we just need to skull them down. Well, just spam it. Is there a viable Queen Jezebel? Oh, there's a lot of viable Queen Jezebel. Queen Jezebel works in so many things. Actually, the person that asked for Dragon Soul Gorgolfa team, I'll go show one with Queen Jezebel, because she's pretty insane in a lot of different builds. Particularly exploding builds, because if you happen to not want to explode the board for whatever reason, you'll have the Queen Jezebel to fill up everything else in between, because she'll poke up the rest of the mana. Queen Jezebel you basically never use in night teams. You use her in basically everything other than night teams, which is kind of funny. Even though she's kind of meant to be like this thing that you always use with knights. Well, here's one of them that I tend to use. I'm not going to... Well, I guess we could show this one too. It's Northrender, Queen Jezebel, Valkyrie, Queen Jezebel. This is still my 3-trophy quick team from like the first week she came out. There are better teams with her than that, but I do like it thematically because you just keep doing attack over and over again, buffing. But let's go use her with a combo team. Gorgolfa, Dragon Soul, Queen Jezebel, and basically anything in the last slot. So much so, let's just put in the Golem from this week, might as well. You can also do it in case they have like any kind of construct. We'll just set our banner to Dragon Soul banner, and then we'll be good to go. There we go. They should just name that to Dragon Soul banner. Pretty much 95% of every Dragon Soul ever used will have this banner. There's almost no point in not using it. Very, very rarely would you not. And the only reason you wouldn't is if you want to rush up your Golgolfa as well, having the option to do either of them. Because like right now we can't really take yellow, or else we're going to get 1 mana less for it. So there's really no point in going for Golgolfa as the first troop. Unless something like that happens, but oh well, already got into it. So let's get our purple, get that up a little bit more. Might as well fully commit to one of them. Though if the board keeps doing this, then we can't. Like right there, we took 2 yellows, and that could have been full mana. But, oh well. Let's see, we'll just go for the purple then. Get Dragon Soul exploded up, and then we'll be good to go. And we can just cycle the 3 of them. And you just keep spamming it on Gorgolfa, make it extremely tanky. Okay, we have that if we need it. None of them are constructs though, so we probably won't really need it. If anything, we'll need it for the explosion, not for anything else. Oops, wrong troop. So we'll throw that down. And now we basically get to keep mana on all of our troops, because everything we have gives us more mana. Even the Golem gives us more mana. Not much, but a little bit. Now we can just do Gorgolfa, keep looping between the 3. Well, it doesn't really loop, but every turn we'll be able to do something. And then we'll eventually just win. They'll have enough attack to just one-shot everything. We can use Dragon Souls in instances like this to chip down the last of the damage. Let's see. Tag along where? Not quite sure what you mean with that. Already answered that. Can you show a Jotnar team after this? Sure, I can go show a Jotnar giant team. It actually works pretty good with the new troop too. so I can go show something based around that. What defense team am I currently running? Right now I'm running 4 Goblin Chompers, or Gob Chomper I think it's called. Surprisingly, you end up going 10 wins and 9 loses earlier today. I have no clue how. But I'm not doing it so it can win. The main reason I'm doing it is to bait out people to attack me. Normally, whenever there's an event gem, pretty much everyone in the late game has unanimously, well, not everyone, but there's a lot of people that have agreed basically to every single week when there's event gem to set your team to whatever the event gem currently is. This week it is giants. So basically everyone in late game sets their team to all giants, like what we're facing right now. And I just end up doing 4 Gob Chompers. And it's actually pretty funny that it can win. The main reason it does that is because there's a 50% bonus this week, and it does like 36, 37 damage per cast or something. Something pretty ridiculous. It's kind of nice. And it just tears apart everything. And if they're using any monsters, it tears them apart really easy, especially if they have goblins too, because it has that chance to devour them. Oh gosh, we have no way to kill it. Well, kind of we do. We can do that. I'll get a kill into another kill. Remember when Explode gave 100% mana instead of 70%? Yeah, it's actually 70%, not 75. I wish it was 75. That would be a lot easier to calculate, but it's actually 70%, which throws me off whenever it's a weird number. Like, what's 70% of 5? And what way will it round? I need to make a table for that someday and make a video on it, because I don't even know what they are. I just need to test like every number value from 1 to 9, and then we can determine how much a single explosion gives for each one of them. Okay, what else was I about to do? There's a couple other ones that were just suggested. Viable Queen Jezebel, just did that. Showed 2 teams for that. Or, well, we did one. Showed the other one. Let's see. Oh, which one's your favorite card? Nearly replenishes himself. Gorgotha or Dragon Soul? Both of them basically do it. Where's the other one that was just suggested? It just happened. Oh, yeah, Jotar team. Let me go do that. So let's go use... I actually haven't... Have I? Yeah, I think we did one the other day. Haven't really tested it fully, though. But, he's already getting more synergy, which is kind of nice. Jotar and the new troop is not that bad together. The one that just came out this week. Broken Spire. Go get that thing in here. As far as the rest of the team, the only color we're not using is purple. Is there even a purple giant? Well, we can use Set or Hero as it, if nothing else. Let's see. All Kingdoms, Giants. No. Yes. Rock Troll. The double's brown. What can we put in here? That would be... I want one more giant if we can. Almost just want to put Apothecary in there. Gosh. Let's just check brown and see what's not horrible. We could always put Hero with black manacles. That might just have to be what I put in here. Let's see. Any brown that would actually synergize... Oh wait, brown giant. What am I doing? Let's see. I don't think any giant has board control. Let me just see all the giants then. What do we even have to choose from fully? Dark Troll won't help too much. Etten, it gains so much attack this week. 35 attack boost from the very first turn. Gosh, maybe we should just put that in first slot. Have the Rock Troll double for the brown, give it to that. And it seems a little weird, but it's some board control. We could always do Yarrow, but we'd have to rush up the Yarrow, and then we wouldn't be using a color, I think. Oh no, we'd still be using everything. He doesn't actually double anything that we need, though. But Yarrow wouldn't be too bad. Well, maybe we'll just go Yarrow then. I just can't really pass that up, though. I never thought this troop would actually be viable with Empowered, but that is a lot of damage to gain from the very first turn. That's basically doubling his attack from turn 1. It's pretty insane. Let's just try this for now and see what happens. Banner, we'll put on a green... Actually, we could even double up and try getting Storm Shield quickly. Because he's basically going to be one shot. He at minimum does 49 damage. Which is quite a bit. Maybe I'll just do double red, get the Rock Troll up quick, then any of the leakage will go into the other one. Let's try that. See what happens. Team might be a bit clunky, but there's only so much you can do with all giants. Let's see what we can do with this. Oh, Bone Dragon. Hello. Goodbye. Or we could try this. That's a little bit more bearable. I keep forgetting that Emperor Corvash doesn't have Stone Skin anymore. I keep like looking at him. It's like, oh no, there's a huge tank up front. And then it's like, oh yeah, he got nerfed. Even that Coronet would be a better tank now. Okay. So what is this boost on again? Purple at a 1-to-1. That's a really small boost ratio these days. But he already gained such a high base because of the 50% extra. There we go, 73 attack. Oh gosh, that is insane. Look at that damage. Those are some devastating skulls from turn 1 too. Okay, double the browns. Ah, I didn't get extra turn out any of that. Ooh, too bad we can't. Oh, I'm trying it. I'm trying it. Please give us purple. We get an extra turn plus purple. Ooh, 2 off. Worth a shot. Also, they all pretty much have big, so that's helping out quite a bit too. Ooh, double brown. Yes, please. Now max out our gold. And now we can use his ability. Or maybe I should wait. Yeah, let's wait a turn before we do that. I'm deliberately not going to take the brown here. Just so we can keep as many brown on the board as possible. Same as here, we can take a nice brown amount. Not going for it though. I need as many brown on the board. Oh, that one I didn't see. So many browns that it was only bound that he would get one. Okay, so we'll throw this. Hits everyone. I don't know how I feel about that. Kind of wish it would have just gotten the kill. Oh, he took off all of our barriers. Though we already have so much damage, it doesn't even matter. We can one-shot anything on his team. We're doing 49 damage. We do 69 if we have all of them with barrier. Okay, we can take that. Don't really need it. Okay, I might take this just to start getting him up. So we can get the double again. Plus we have an extra turn chance. Hello, King Larry Jr. Welcome. You opened 50 event chests and got 23 Obsidian Golems. Yeah, I was testing it earlier. I ended up getting like 27 out of 50, I think, or something. It was some absurd amount that was actually above 50%. I think it actually has a 50% of dropping this week, which is pretty insane. Within all the event keys I I ended up getting my Obsidian to Mythic without even buying a single copy of it, which is pretty insane how many that actually gives. Yeah, Raven does have Naga Slayer. Yeah, Raven might finally be used. The only problem is he's probably not going to gain any bonuses other than 25% from Mista skills. And I don't know if he'll really be viable with that. I'll definitely need to do a team with him. I really, really wish they would make him gain all his mana back whenever he gets a kill. I just want to see a troop that can tap, get all of its mana back, tap again, get all of its mana back, tap again, get all of its mana back, and then tap again and gets all of its mana back. It wouldn't be overpowered. There's already troops that can basically just team wipe. Doing something like that when they're below a certain amount of HP wouldn't be overpowered at all. There's already things in the game that can essentially do something similar, just in a single instance instead of one at a time. I really wish they would give him that buff. Instead of him going to 7 mana, the core barely even explains itself fully. It just says that you get most of the mana back, which means it goes up to 7 out of 10 mana. But if they made it so he gains all of his mana back, that would be absolutely insane, the amount of implications you could use him in. It would basically make him from being unused at all to a pretty decent troop. And not overpowered decent, but decent enough that he'll be used more than 0 times every week. Pretty much no one except like really early game players really have any need to use him. That or at least boost his damage if they're going to leave it as in the current state that it is. Because he has relatively average damage per attack. Okay. Nope, there's pretty much nothing we can do for this. If we could just take a skull, we can end this.
Mana surge, mana surge.
I don't know if I can bait him in any way to give us one. Okay, we'll just take the red and double browns. Maybe he'll give us something here. Come on, take that and miss. Come on, skull. Oh, perfect. 181 attack. Gosh, Etten is insane this week. Gosh. I know, the Etten attack. We could just make a whole team out of Ettins or something, or Etten with skull spam. Maybe I should try that. Etten with skull spam. It would seem like it would be horrible, but Etten with skull spam. Let me try it. Let's put like a... Oh, the only problem is Deep Borer and Apothecary are both blocked by him. That's the only problem we're going to have if we try doing this. I think I'm still going to try it though. That or we could... No, giant spider's blocked too. Gosh, everything that makes mana that we need for this is blocked. We'll throw Apothecary, Bone Dragon, and what else do we need? We need a yellow... What is the other color we're missing? Oh, yellow-red. Oh, Valkyrie. Duh. Perfect. At this point, we could just put Giant Spider there, too. I think I'll go with a Valkyrie, though. I mean, with the Apothecary, though. We might need Cleanse, because he does have a Bone Dragon that could freeze us. And we'll just go red-yellow band. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, we'll go red-yellow. Get the quicker Valkyrie. Especially since I don't want to use Etten right away. Unless we have a good enough board to use it on. Yeah, Etten, that attack buff that Etten has is pretty insane. Also, I'll give out the redeem code after this battle. It's about halfway through the stream. Actually, it is. It's like a minute past. Let's see. So we'll go to the yellow, get our Valkyrie up. We need a red surge for it to really work, though. No. Also, thank you whoever just subscribed. Wait, why didn't it update it for me? That's weird. I can't see, but thank you whoever just subscribed. Much appreciated. That's weird. Okay, well, anyways, let's get both of those two last mana. So we need to go for any row that has a red or yellow, plus a green or blue. And also has good alignment, so we'll do that right there. Get both of them up. Didn't get the brown, but we did get the skull. A 66 attack, gosh, that's insane. From basically turn 1. Ooh, I do not want to have to do that on brown. Wow, neither of them have any alignment other than on each other, which is not good to do. We'll do this and hope he doesn't interrupt it. Please don't take it away. No, I needed that. At least we got blue alignment, but we have to get rid of yellow if we want it. And I do want it. Technically, we had brown alignment too, but I don't want to have to convert yellow and blue or brown away from their color. We need as many of both of them on the board as we possibly can. Oh gosh, I'm getting a Bone Dragon without even doing the browns. The board's just giving us everything. Not exactly how I wanted to do it, but it works. I'm actually going to do something a little weird here. We can take an attack, but I'm going to deny it with this, just to give ourselves the attack buff and to make sure he doesn't take skulls, because Etten doesn't have any skull resistance, so I don't want it taking too much damage. We'll take the brown just to get a little bit mana on it, and then we'll Bone Dragon that, and that should get us closer to the end. There we go, one dead. Apothecary. Technically, we could have already taken that, but we should get another pair that'll bring it all the way to max. There we go, 2 down. We don't have Impervious, but if we get lucky enough, this will be the win. Actually, never mind. We'll need 2 turns to be able to do it, unless we get a skull right here. Okay, so let's actually buff up here, just so we have enough attack to one-shot the Famine. So we'll just Bone Dragon, and as long as we get a random skull, we win this turn. We're gonna freeze and lose our turn if we get a random drop. Okay, we didn't get the random drop. We would have been able to kill right there. Oh, we're blocked on both the colors we need to. We'll just do that for a Bone Dragon and then end it. Oh, duh, it cleanses. Almost forgot. Hello, Apothecary. You cleanse and then do it. One of the few troops in the game that actually does everything in correct order, which is why I'm normally thrown off by it. Because it cleanses first and then does the board, instead of doing the board and then cleansing, which would be horrible if it did it in that order. But it does do it in correct order, so that's nice. Okay, let me go give out the redeem code then. Hello, Pitrex. Welcome. Oh, wow, we have a lot of flashy things, too. Let me just take our event real quick. Get our gems. That was really easy. Take our tribute. Come on. 5 or higher, 8 or higher, 10 or higher. Ah, only a 5. Only a 5. That's actually low for me these days. I think that's average. Anything below that's like absurdly low. Okay, just take that, and let me go get the redeem code. Also, hello, ssaszix. Welcome. Okay, let me go get the code. Might take me a second. Oh, no, I already know what it is. I can just... Well, I still need to mark that I used it, so I still need to go find it. Never mind. 1 second. It's one of the ones that was from last year, which is why when I say it's going to sound really weird. Oops, I keep forgetting it's underneath everything. Let me go... Oops, I don't even have Gems of War open right now. Gems of War, Forum. I should probably open this and do tab 2 so I can show it once we get there. So let's go get that. Let's see. Mail. December redeem codes. Ancient redeem codes from last year. Edit this so I know which one I used. Don't say the other ones aloud like I did on the other stream. I actually had to give out 2 last night because I accidentally said a redeem code aloud and I was like, oops, fail. Because I was reading off like all the festive ones. Okay, so let me go and type this in. Oops, my tabs are all over the place right now. Let me X out of that. Don't need that tab open. Hello, Ronx. Welcome. So let me go get this into the interface then. Let's go and redeem code. Put that in right there. And yeah, it might seem a little bit weird because this was one of the leftover ones that was supposed to be from earlier, but of course redeem codes ended early in December. Early December they kind of stopped, so there's the redeem code 2016 to 2017. That's an O after the T, not a 0, and you redeem it at this location. Let me go, come on, that there. For any PC mobile users out there, you can use that code at that website, and then you'll be able to get a bunch of free resources. Let me just put that in real quick so I can use it myself. Let's see, X out that, put that in. Do my invite code. It is cap sensitive. Redeem. Let's see. Sorry, you have already redeemed this code. What? Wow. Well, I seem to have already redeemed it. Does it work for anyone else? Let me know. That's weird. I don't recall ever redeeming this one. Unless I didn't mark it when I did. Let's see. Yeah, has anyone gotten it to work? It says I have already redeemed this code. That's weird. Okay, the code worked for you. Okay, as long as it's working for all of you, that's fine. But for some reason, it didn't work for me. I guess I might have accidentally or deliberately done it at some point. Normally, I never use the redeem codes early. I save them for whenever I'm about to show them so I can see if they actually work. But as long as it's working for you guys. Because I didn't get it. Oh, never mind, I did get it. That's weird. Okay, never mind. It worked. I must have accidentally like clicked enter twice or something. Well, there we go. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. Okay, so I didn't use it early or anything like that. Yeah, I was going to say, because I've never used a single redeem code early, ever. Only time, well, unless you count like before the upload, because technically I do it for the recording of the video, but that doesn't really count. It's just, I only do that to make sure it actually works. Okay. Well, we tried Etten. What else can we really do? That's insane that actually worked with Etten. Let's see. Let me just make sure that's there. X out of this so I don't accidentally do any codes again. Okay. So we did the funny Etten team. Was there any other suggestion ones that anyone asked for? Don't believe there was any more. But you could try another Gorgoltha Gorgoltha Dragon Soul team. I can go show the dragon version of it, which is pretty straightforward. Let's just clear this one out. It is probably one of my favorite teams in the entire game right now, actually. It's a little bit towards the slower side, but it is ridiculously tanky against oh, what's it called? Bone Dragon. Oops, I just typed in Bone Dragon. Dragon Soul. Oh, I still don't have that one guy upgraded. And we can either put the Event Troop there or Salvani Mora. I might just put the Event Troop in this case. Wait, it depends. Does he have a Bone Dragon? That'll determine what we put there. If he has a Bone Dragon, I'll just keep it as Salvani Mora. If not, I'll go put the Event Troop there. Okay, I'll put the Event Troop there. Golem. Oh, yeah, I still need to try all Golems. That is going to be a very, very slow battle. But technically, we can make an all Golem team now because of Obsidian Golem. And I can't do a stream about Obsidian Golem without Obsidian Golem actually in it. That would not make sense. Or, you know, like an all team of Golems, I mean. You need to switch to mobile PC. Yeah, if you're still really early on the console version, it probably is better to switch to the PC mobile version, to be honest. Not only are there free redeem codes on occasion, but the main reason is PC Mobile is actually up to date with everything. Like, there's not a more recent version of the game than PC Mobile, whereas the console versions are a good deal behind as far as updates are. They're about 3 to 4 months behind what PC Mobile is currently at, for the most part. Some things they get about the relatively the same time, but quite a few other things are still a decent amount behind. That may eventually be fixed in the future, but as of this current moment, they're at least a solid 3 months behind on most things. Question about the soul farming teams. If the Warlord dies, does the effect from his trait still apply in the end game? Yes, if you're on PC Mobile. I have no clue if you're on console. In the past, it used to not work. If something was like a necromancy or something like that, in the past, it used to not give any bonus if it died. But they end up... Oh gosh, we might lose already. But now, as of this current moment on the PC Mobile version, if you do end up losing anything with necromancy, it'll still have the full effect. So you don't need to worry about them dying at all. So it depends on what platform you're on. I'm not quite sure what console's current state is on it. I know in the past it used to not, but on the current version of PC and Mobile, it does still apply, even if they do die. You could lose every single one, and it'll still give you the full benefit of it. Well, we were kind of losing for a moment, but for Starnex alone could probably carry this entire team. It's still pretty strong. The bug with it is still working. I don't know if they're going to fix that after the patch or something, but I kind of hope they do, because he's pretty strong right now. I'm pretty sure we could do a video on him soloing an entire enemy team if we wanted to. 1 versus 4, just with Starnex. Technically, it would be a 4 versus 4 by the end of the battle, because he would keep summoning every single cast, but still. It started as a 1 versus 4. I can do that on green. Actually, probably should have done that on brown. Only thing we can really get out of that now is Gorgoltha. Ooh, also we need to get rid of them for famine, because that's going to be very annoying, him constantly going. Okay, that's not enough for a kill. Is that enough for a kill? Oh, good, it does have more magic. We'd have to gamble in an extra turn. I don't think I'm going to bother with that. Can we get any good explosion? No extra turns? Anything? Anything at all? Gosh, map or board, please. Anything. Doesn't look like it. So we'll probably just have to kill him out. I'm just afraid of what the famine will do the following turn. So let's do this instead. I don't care if it gets a little bit of true damage. It's not going to actually kill anything. Okay, so basically we're exactly where we were the previous turn. Just now without an ability. I could try for blues and hope it surges. Could go for Gorgoltha and hope we get it up there. Actually might be a good idea. I'll just play it safe with blues. That way we can take something next turn and have its mana up. Or just take nothing and then we can wait a turn. Ooh. Okay, I should not let him do any more of that. Let's actually kill him already before he does something else. Let's just use it here. That'll give the last the mana as well. Though it would have anyways from the Crystallize. Is Lila a new dev? She might be. Is she in global chat right now? If they have a dev mark next to her name, they're definitely a dev. There was actually quite a few of them I saw in the global chat the other day that I've never seen their name before. Like 4 or 5 people I've never seen. I guess they either got more people on the development team or more people in the development team are coming out of the closet. Because they actually do have more than obviously just Surian and Nimhane. But they're basically the only 2 that ever come and say hi around publicly. Yeah, is she in global chat right now? She might be. I just opened up global chat 1, so I still can't see all the previous chatter. Okay, so we'll throw that down. I think it has a higher magic than us. Sweet, it does. The only bad thing about a Mythic Silver Draken is you have such a high magic with it that barely anything has a higher magic than it. Luckily, these people have like 1 above us. Both times it triggered, they had 1 more magic. But there comes lots of instances where it doesn't have enough. Salty in the global chat from time to time. Yeah, I've never actually really seen Salty that much either. There's at least like 3 or 4 of them as of recently that have kind of been around that I haven't really been seeing. Normally the time they're in global chat's more towards night, and I tend to not really be around at night, at least in this game. Except when we're doing the nightly streams like right now. That's about the only time. Nope, still, I come to the global chat and we don't even get to see any devs. Maybe if I say hello devs, one of them will come out. Ooh, he's using a creeping death team with this too. That's interesting. Huh. Still pretty easy though. I say that and I'll probably die to it. What should we use? Should we use Justice Team with a Slayer? I think we'll go with that. I'm afraid of what Creeping Death might do though. We could try an Impervious Team. An all-Impervious Team. I could even try mirroring him. I haven't tried that. Oh, we wouldn't have the correct class though. Guess we could still try it. Works with the rest of the team. Or technically that would be the correct class. So let's just try this real quick. Let's mirror him. Ural. Plus it uses my favorite weapon. Creeping Death. Where'd it go? Oh. Where is it? Oh, Creeping Death. I can't just type in Creep Death. Creeping Death. The Jotar guy. And the new Mythic or Legend that just came in. I might get him to Mythic. I don't know for sure yet. What banner did he use? I'll probably use a different one. Brown Red. He's using it for Quick Ural. I kind of want to go purple and something else, like a purple brown, mainly because we don't have the +1 on Creeping Death. Normally you get it from Necromancy class, but we don't actually have it, so we might as well go in brown purple instead. And gets a decent amount of team bonuses too. Come on, I know exactly what this banner looks like. Just come out already. It's the Darkstone one. Has that little pointy thing that points in like 8 directions or something. Where is it? I had to go past that at least twice now because I'm seeing some banners over again. There it is. Okay. Yeah, that one. Kind of looked like a little compass thing with a bunch of points. Was I actually right when I said 8? Oh, I was! There is exactly 8 points on it. 4 big ones and 4 small ones. Okay, anyways. Oh, it kind of looks like a shuriken too, with too many points. Okay, well, let's do this. See what happens. Who has the better setup? No, it doesn't really matter too much if you go brown red or brown purple. I just prefer getting the +1 so we can get, or have a chance for 2-turn Creeping Death. That's one of the other main reasons for using Necromancy class too. Or why do I keep saying Necromancy? It means Sorcerer. Do not use Necromancy class, that is absurdly weak. But, Sorcerer class automatically gains a +1 purple, and even if that's the only trait you have on it, which is pretty easy to obtain, it's still pretty effective because that helps get a lot of purple weapons up pretty quick, particularly Creeping Death, which you could potentially 2-turn if you get lucky enough on surges.
Mana surge.
And Ural will still get up in about the same time, so not too big a deal there. Wait, how did he get... Wait, did I set my banner wrong? How did he get a +1 on red?
Surge.
Oh, we got a +1 on purple. I don't know what happened there. You should only get a +1 on brown and purple. Am I missing something here? You don't have Fire Link. That's weird.
Mana surge.
Oh, the Obsidian thing? I actually find the Obsidian thing pretty good for Construct counter. But other than for Construct, you'll basically need it nowheres other than in Arena. As far as this guy, actually, I kind of seemed it like the other way around. That the Guardian would be used a lot more, and this thing not so much. The only real purpose that Gog and Good has at this current moment is to use it with Jotnar, and a lot of people don't have Jotnar. The other purpose that you'd probably use it with is for what we were doing yesterday, getting up Bonnie Rose really quick, and then just never using his ability, using him basically only for his legendary ability to get gold up in a matter of seconds. That was actually not too bad, doing that. And then you can occasionally use his ability if you really need it as a backup in that kind of team. But the main thing I really hate about using him is there's that 50% every time that you're losing all your goals, and you're essentially losing resources by using him. Even if he was like at par with the quickest teams in the game, the fact that he reduces your amount of resources can be somewhat bad. Like, that's a pretty cool concept, and it works nicely, but if he ends up just depleting your gold to 0 right at the end, at the final blow, then he kind of lost all of his value. Literally. He's losing you anywhere, at least a minimum of 100 gold, if not more. Hello, Deborah. Welcome. Are you linking the new troop? Or liking the new troops? Yeah, the new troops this week are pretty nice.
Mana surge.
Been messing around with both of them. The new ogre guy, I keep calling him ogre guy. He's actually not an ogre at all. He's only a giant. They should probably made it a giant ogre or something. He definitely looks like an ogre. But he works pretty good with Jotar. Other than that, mainly Bonnie Rose. As far as the other one, they finally added a construct counter, which this game has been needing for ages now. It's also pretty good in Arena, even though I've never used it yet in Arena. It just naturally will be. Let's see, we'll throw that at Hero. The fact that he has Creeping Death is probably the biggest threat on this team right now. And we have this Scythe thing up. Wait, does Hero count as a troop for this? It should, though any amount of glitches could make it not work. We'll be able to determine that right now. Let's see. We have 30 damage. If this does 59 damage, it does. If it does 54 damage, it does not. 59, it does. Okay. Giant. Having your hero set as a giant does indeed count for 5 additional damage on your Jotar, if you happen to have a Jotar. There's basically no time you'd ever use that other than this week because of the bonus, but do keep that in mind. That is a thing that occurs. You own Jotar? You do? Nice. Yeah, he's really good with the new troop. Definitely try getting it. They work perfectly on color. And then you can just put something, wait, what would be the last color you would set? Purple. What was the other giant that I would normally use for that? I know the only purple that I can think of giant-wise is the Dark Troll. I think there's another one, though. Oh, yes, there is. Rock Troll. Rock Troll is what you normally use as to cover purple with these two. Because you can... Actually, we just did it earlier. Forget the full team I did. I think it was Rock Troll and something else. Well, obviously. Oh, it was Etten. I remember what it was. It was Etten, Rock Troll, Gog, and Jotar was the full team. Yeah, Etten's that really weird one from Broken Spire that gets has empowered and gets a huge amount of attack on turn 1. And it's really huge this week because, of course, it's at 50%. It's actually not bad. I never thought Etten would ever be like viable, but with 50% bonus, it's pretty insane how much attack he just instantly gains for casting his abilities. Pretty insane. Also, anyone just getting here, we did post the redeem code pretty recently. Should still be active if any of you on PC Mobile want to claim it. Gives 1 gem key, 2 treasure maps, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. Except Hero. Let's see. You have this deck you are playing, except Creeping Death. You're using your hero giant with Knight Legendary Weapon and shield and barrier the whole team. Yeah, that would probably still work out pretty nicely. Yeah, definitely knows. Okay, should we throw this down? Say goodbye to our gold. Bye, gold! Oh no, oh yeah, there it goes. Bye, gold! That wasn't even enough to one-shot. What are you doing? Your whole point is one-shotting.
Mana surge.
But yeah, you can see now we have no gold at all, which is one of the main things I really hate about him.
Mana surge.
Like, he's still really strong, but you're literally paying for it because you have to pay him gold whenever he casts like that. 50% chance he steals all your gold away. And of course he gets it really quick, but if you don't get, or if you do on like a last shot or something, you have no time to reclaim that gold. And even right here, even if we're not doing it last slot, there's a good chance we're not going to get any of that gold back. Okay, never mind, we get some of it back. Only some though. Is Jotar enough? I think it is. I'm not going to bother calculate. Oh yeah, it is. Never mind. Just the fact we have 4 giants brings it up to 49. And that brought it to 59 with the 2 barriers. But yeah, you can see we only got 25 gold instead of the 100. Which is the main drawback that he has, but still really good for damage. Ooh, a revenge. Oh, an easy one that we just need to feed purple to, too. Oh, let's try something fun. 1v1. 1v1 against the new troop. Oh, actually, there's a really easy way to do this. Maybe I won't do the 1 versus 1. I can make this even easier by putting sirens, because it would feed Obsidian the mana we need. We need double purple of any kind. Hold on. There it is. Either of the 2 banners would work. And let's... oh gosh, this thing will die in like 5 seconds. If we get an extra turn on the purple, just cast and then it's over. Come on. Oh, come on, we miss? Oh well. Maybe he'll kill himself. That would work too.
Mana surge.
Oh no, it's not gonna go for it. Oh, you're slowing it down. Sacrifice, what are you doing? Gosh, I'm not getting any mana. The whole point was to get all the mana for it. Okay, we'll just let him end it.
Mana surge.
Dude, what are you
Mana
doing?
surge.
Don't make me have to hit you again. We'll just finish it like that then.
Mana surge.
Oh, you're installing gems on your mobile as you watch. Nice. Oh, good. A revenge rival. Nice. Oh, Obsidian Golem. Might as well keep it. Actually, where's your Justice team at these days? Might as well do that. I'm actually really happy to see a Humility first slot now. Now that it's this week. Because we can easily kill it with like no effort at all. Okay. We'll let those two do the thing. We'll take our yellow. Start getting our Valkyrie up. Because that can one shot. If we can get his ability up right now with a brown take like right there. Oh, well, actually, never mind. That doesn't stop anything. All we have to do is just take a brown, let him take another skull, and that's one shot right there. Plus we get a little bit of board. Okay, we'll take our freeze, our free freeze. Good, it hits something other than humility because he's about to die anyways. We'll keep the skulls there deliberately. And everything else doesn't look like there's much. I'll probably just throw in the corner or something. Wait, what? How do you survive that? I almost think his trait just somehow made him survive from the 2 armor thing. Really? Okay, anyways. That didn't quite work. Hopefully we can get Queen Mab to do the last shot. Otherwise we'll have to waste a Justice on it. I don't think that's enough blue, but I'm still gonna do it. Nope, not enough blue, but at least he's dead. Oh, come on, stop taking more blue off the board. We'll just throw it at skulls then.
Mana surge.
I tend to still make pretty decent gold in quick fights. Normally most quick fights, because I tend to use looping quick fights, like Justice team is the kind of team like that. It can win very quickly, but it still gains a lot of gold. If we can ever get things rolling on this team though, we'd be able to do that. Really slow start this time. Sometimes I like using a first slot that can actually do it quicker, but of course there's basically nothing quick that we can do with this thing other than get a kill, but he just replaces it, so that didn't really quite speed much up. Okay, so just gotta basically start from square one at this point, start getting Valkyrie back up. I don't care if it gives the mana, we just need to get the loop going, as long as they don't kill us. But we are getting slightly close to that, so to that point. Throw that at purples. Is that a Queen Mab? I think that's a Queen Mab. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Somewhere around there. I know it's 13 at least. Oh, bye, Deborah. Okay. Well, we can take it off on the blue. We're probably just gonna have to kill everything except the Dragon Soul with Queen Mab then, since we don't really have another option. Oh, or we can do 1 damage. 100 and... how many times is that? 112 times. That would be forever and a half. Wow, that actually missed. At least we got Justice mana. I like how that thing is so tanky because of Justice that it's never gonna die. Because, well, if it had a Bone Dragon or something, it would die. But in this case, it's basically never gonna die. There's so much HP on it. This is after taking so much damage too. We still have all this HP. Well, actually, technically, it didn't even break the armor on some of them yet. So some of that armor is from kills. We gain 3 armor, I think it is, every time we get a kill. Yeah, 3 attack and 3 armor. 1 damage. The damage. The hits are strong. 1 damage at a time. We shall poke down the entire enemy team. Okay, I just need to wait out the turns now. just take whatever. Oh wait, never mind. We can use his ability, duh. I forgot. That'll still work even if he's entangled. Take the 0 damage. Okay, hopefully unentangle soon so we can kill him. Nothing we have this damage until then, other than him, but it's really small damage unless they're a construct. Okay, let's just waste our turn, get some purple. Hopefully we get uncleansed, or cleansed, I mean.
Mana surge.
Come on. Can't kill him until then.
Mana surge.
It would need to cast like 8 more times to even have a chance. Even then, it would probably still lose. There's full mana. We can at least poke it a bit more. Come on now. Gosh, please, already. Let's see. Let's just take that out. Hopefully we get a brown or drop somewhere around here. Or he just cleansed. That could also work. Please. How long has he been entangled for? It's been dead for at least 4 turns. And he probably got entangled before then anyways. Hello, Daniel. Let's see. When you combine the traits Lord of Beasts and Empowered. Oh, do not do that. Unless you put it in the right order. Yeah, if you put a Spirit Fox with that 50% trait, it'll override it with a 50%. The way you can avoid this is if you put your Sybaris in front of your Spirit Fox, it'll work. If you do something like a, let's say like Wolf Garrick, Giant Spider, I think I'm doing something wrong with color alignment here. But let's just say, well, any team. Well, let's just say if Sybaris is in front of your, or sorry, not Sybaris. If your Nature Guardian is in front of your Spirit Fox, it'll work. If it's the other way around, it will not. So just change up your order if you can with whatever your team you're using, and you'll be able to use it then. But yeah, if you put a, it's really weird how it acts. But I'll go show it real quick because we can just go into a battle and then go in, go out. It'll only take like 30 seconds to show. So let's kill that. Oh gosh, please die already. It just does not want to end this battle. At least we can't get entangled anymore. Yeah, no problem, Daniel. Yeah, I'll go show that in a second too. For anyone that doesn't know already. But yeah, they mainly have that so people can't double a trooper like that. Like put in double Forest Guardian to get 100% mana. That's the main reason why it sets it down to 50%. But if you have the wrong order, it's going to... That fix that they did will basically cause you to lose mana, which is not good. Okay, can we just kill already? We already had to kill it once, and we were entangled for about 8 turns straight. Can we win now? And just in case, I'm going to aim at his skull right there in case it revives again. You got to be kidding me. Good thing I aimed at the skull. Oh, please die already. This battle, this Dragon Soul has survived for about 20 turns now. Let's see. Might as well just do it with Obsidian Golem. If it survives another one, that's just insane. Please, skull. Okay, there we go. I don't think I've ever seen a troop survive for so long. Triple revive, plus it got like to survive forever when it was entangled, or when we were entangled. He's gonna kill the Guardian at this point. Or the Golem, I mean. We have enough to one-shot him with a skull. That's how long this has gone on for. He was entangled and had like no base attack for forever. And now we can already kill him. With one shot. Okay, let's see what we can get from his Cascade. Nope, didn't get it. Okay, he can't survive much longer. He has 3 possessions, and he got lucky with the entangle. There isn't much more that can happen in his favor. Except the 4th revive. Good. Oh gosh, that took forever to kill. Okay, but yeah, let me just show that real quick in a random challenge with the suggested team. But yeah, look at this. 2 wins and 1 lose. How it is doing this? I had 10 and 9 earlier. I didn't catch it on stream. But this, 4 Gop Chompers is literally my team. The only reason he's doing it is because of 50% and because of Empowered. He does 37 damage, double if they're a monster. Maybe a lot of people are using monster teams? I wouldn't really suspect so. That or they're all using goblins, which I also wouldn't really expect, but somehow it's winning. Anyways, let me just show that real quick in some random battle somewhere. Let's just fight this. Suggest a team. But yeah, it's just some weird thing that happens when you do order. If we go and do Forest Guardian and Spirit Fox. Whoops. Let's see. Had to click somewhere else on the other thing. Keep forgetting I even have this other one running. I still need to do another video for that too. RuneScape, that is. But let's just show this real quick. Okay, so we battled this. Obviously, we're just going to retreat. But if we have it in this order, the Forest Guardian will override it because that one triggers first and then the other one goes, triggers that, then boom, drains its own mana. Good job. And if we do it the other way around, it will give us all the mana that we want and it will work properly. So you just have to place your Spirit Fox behind your Forest Guardian. That's all you have to do to make it work correctly. And if we do this, it'll go to half mana, and then it'll go to full mana from the Empowered. Because you have to keep in mind, you're technically taking turns with your whatever traits you have. So you actually have to need to have your team in the correct alignment. There aren't really that many teams that use that. Actually, this is basically the only team that really does for the most part. But you do have to keep in mind that traits trigger from the top left all the way down to the top right all the way down. This is like the only team I can really think of in which that is applicable to, but in the future that might be applicable to more teams, so just keep that in mind. Traits do trigger in that order, and they can override other ones if you have them in a different order sometimes, and that's one of them that can occur. But yeah, that's basically what happened there. Just make sure your Spirit Fox is behind it. Normally you would just put it in last slot in a team like that. Okay. Okay, we're pretty close to that level. I don't know if I'll actually be able to get it. I end up saying that in the title, but we might actually not be able to reach it. I keep forgetting how long levels take this late in the game. That or I would just have to do something like insanely quick to kill out the rest of the battles we need to do. Might just save it for Friday though. You're mostly alternating between Obsidian Justice Team and Gorgotha Dragon Soul Crystarnex Obsidian. Yeah, that's what I was using earlier too, what you just mentioned as the second one, and obviously we're using the first one right now. They're basically the complete meta right now. Those two and anything with Bone Dragon. And of course Bone Dragon, we can't really use that much this week, mainly because of Obsidian Golem completely blocks its colors. So if we want to utilize the 2x straight stones from Obsidian Golem, we can't really do that, mainly because it's blocking all of our mana. Which is not good at all. Don't want to block our mana out. Okay, I was trying to fix the sound, but of course, it's just the game not wanting to do it. There's no way you can actually do that within the game. Something that was pretty funny about Puzzle Quest that I found out when I was playing it is the first Puzzle Quest game, the one at least on Steam anyways. If you end up clicking out of the window, it would basically go to the next soundtrack, which is pretty cool. So I could just keep clicking out of the window to make whatever soundtrack in the game to come up. That'd be pretty cool if Gems of War worked like that. I should probably tell them about that. Because they technically coded it up before because they did it with Puzzle Quest. They might as well do it again for Gems of War. Because I don't know if that was an intended feature at all or not, but that was pretty cool. To just be able to click off and then back on, and then it just changes the audio track. I'm pretty sure they won't, because that would only work on one version of the game, the PC version of the game. But I still want to ask them about that, because I would love that to be a feature. Plus it might, what they mainly need to fix is the fact that sound just cuts out of nowhere. Like right there, it went back on. But it's pretty random. It just needs to stay on. Okay, we'll throw that schools. I wonder if them completely blocking out Mana Dragon this week is coincidental. No, I think it was just because they haven't done a brown purple for a while. Also, I don't think there was a single purple in that kingdom prior to that, if I'm not mistaken, which might have been also why they added it. Because they have been trying to cover basically every color in every kingdom, I noticed recently. Whenever they start adding new ones, quite a few of them tend to add colors that weren't in there previously. Because I can't think of a single Broken Spire troop that previously used purple. And I believe now the kingdom covers every single color now. Can't recall of any that it doesn't use. It uses brown, red. Oh, does it use yellow? Yeah, it does. Lava lizard. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it covers every color now if it didn't already. And I believe purple was the last one it didn't have, which is probably why it's a brown purple. Oh, no problem, Tommy Boy, Iceman. Glad I could help. If you have any questions or teams you want me to do or anything, feel free to leave them in chat and we can get to them. Oh, we might as well just skull. That's enough to kill. Yeah, I might have to change the title of the stream because I don't think we're going to reach level 1000. Let me do that now. Just so it's not clickbait. Well, technically that's not really clickbait, but that'll have to go for Friday's stream. We'll just leave it at Obsidian Golem teams. There we go. Fixed. Yeah, we're not going to reach 1100 in like 20 minutes. Leveling this late in the game just goes so slow. So ridiculously slow. I can only imagine when we're like 100 levels higher how slow that will really be. I never want to see today. Oh, I thought that was a single wolf Garrick. It's actually a full team. I'm not even going to bother with that. Might as well just go for this guy. Oh, this guy again? Really? I almost just feel like Bone Dragon teaming him. Hey, where is our Bone Dragon? Oops. Oh, we still have the K camera up front. Maybe I should keep that there. We'll try it. It goes a little bit slow. Unless we can really get a good starting board, it's pretty clunky because we don't have mana generation at all. Of course, Mana Core isn't either, but we can always get Mana Core up quickly for a drain. Oh, never mind. We got this. 5 times right off the starting board. That's fine. If we can get a purple drop, that'd be insane. Purple or brown. Got neither. Oh, got free reds though. Oh, first turn. We get him up. That's not bad. And we do twice as much to giants with our Jotnar. I mean, not Jotnar, with our what is he called? Dwarven Slayer? No, Kekhammers. he has Dwarven Slayer or Giant Slayer. I mean. Let's see. Skull will kill. I'd prefer to get red this turn if we could, but doesn't look like there's a way to. Or not. I meant like taking the skull and the red. Obviously, there was in the corner. Wasn't gonna waste a turn for it though. Okay, well I guess we start on Bone Dragon. I can't remember if we set it to brown purple. I'm pretty sure we did. I almost always use Bone Dragon teams on brown purple. We'll give it some yellow and a shield, which I should probably not do. We can take the red now, so we'll just play it safe with that. We can't take any skulls. Every turn we can with this team, I will want to take skulls because it's pretty much one shot every time. We're pretty close to it. There we go. And that's match. Oh, I just gave it so much red though. Oh, and it goes on him too. Really? That's not good. Because we're killing the hero here regardless, even if it got the shield. That'll help protect him a bit. Because now we could have just won with a skull, but now we can't. Oh, we still can. That breaks the shield, then we get a random one, then we still had one there, and actually we could have taken like 3 more skulls if we needed. Plus we still had his ability. I didn't even bother with his ability. All we did was Giant Slayer all of that. Let's see. So I'm not sure if you went over it. Wait, what was that? Just waiting for your Luther team to work on the event. Luther team. I tend to not really use Luther that much, or advise it to players. It's kind of okay when you're first starting out and it's your only epic. Normally I wouldn't advise using Luther too much, mainly because the only thing he really does is an attack gain, which isn't that bad, but you can see, like, something like him, he costs 13 mana. He does use 2 colors, but he gives 13 mana to give 22 attack to all allies, 25 if you happen to have the first trait. So even let's just say 25. We compare that to something like a Justice that's not even fully upgraded, and it does 15, but for every frozen we get 4 more, or sorry, it does 11, but it does it to attack and life, and if we do it to something like Courage, that only does attack, it does not even fully upgraded, we have the 14, plus it can loop. And the fact that these things can loop, they can normally get a couple off, and if they get even one additional one off, they're better than a Luther. So I tend to not really suggest Luther too much. The only thing you'd really use them with, if you happen to have one lying around, is, particularly this week since it has 25% bonus, is a Cyclops. It deals damage to the first enemy boosted by all armor, or I mean boosted by all attack, sorry, at a 1-to-1 ratio. So that's kind of something you would use it with if you happen to have it. The other one would be like something like Queen Jezebel if you happen to have that legend. But Cyclops is a cheaper version of it. Plus, it has the bonus this week from 25%. But for the most part, you don't really need to use Luther that much. How do you redeem the code? You do the redeem code at that website. It's still a weird one because that was one left over from last year. It was supposed to be given out on New Year's, but redeem codes weren't working at the time. But you go to that website. You either go to gemsofwar.com and click on redeem codes, or you go to gemsofwar.com/game-code/ or just click that link, would also bring you there. Wait, it's not letting me click the link. Oh, let me go get the hyperlink for it. I just realized that's not even the hyperlink. Oops. Let me go get the hyperlink. I forgot to do the all the words before it, so it's not a hyperlink. Game code. Oh wait, never mind. That's weird. There is nothing before it. Oh well. But yeah, you just bring that into your browser thing, and then it'll bring you there. And just type in your invite code and redeem code, and you'll get 1 gem key, 2 maps, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold for any PC mobile users out there. Yeah, really early on in the game, I was using Luther, and you can kind of use him. I think I was using him with something really weird back when I was like super noob. I think it was something like, oh, what was it? It was something like Shadow Dragon with white and a Luther. The only really good thing you can do with Luther is get like a really high attack on all your troops. So regardless of which troop dies, you always have something that can hit for pretty hard. And just taking skulls to win is actually viable earlier on in the game because you don't have to deal with stone skin or granite skin or any of those really annoying traits that kind of negate skulls. But later in the game, you see so many of them that you could never get away with just skulling. But earlier on in the game, you can. How about a team with Queen Jezebel and Tacet? I don't know if I ever used the two together. Normally you wouldn't, because with a Queen Jezebel team, you tend to put it on your first slot. Well, because they both tend to focus something else. Queen Jezebel tends to focus whatever your first slot is, and you do it as a tank. Whereas Tacet Warrior, you tend to use it on whatever slot is safest, like your second, third, sometimes even your fourth slot, to keep buffing it up. So they're both kind of two completely different play styles, and you normally don't want to use them together. You'd be better off just using another attack buff with a Queen Jezebel, or using another defense buff with a Tacet. They don't really overlap for working with each other, though. Maybe you put a Grain Seer with it just to give them both mana. That's about all you could really do, though. And then just have one other troop that you would buff up constantly. But it couldn't be your first slot, because you can never buff up your first slot when you're doing a Tacet Warrior team. The only possible thing you could do is a Karnak, so maybe we'll go try that team. We could try it with a Karnak. It's really dangerous against Bone Dragon, though, or any Skull Spam. But if we are not up against Skull Spam, we can kind of just mess around with it. So I'll try it right after this battle. Oh, the Giant Slayer, or do you not have to use him in your team? No, you do not need to use him in your team for the Giant Slayer. You just have to kill giants. Whenever they say something like that, the troop that it shows there doesn't actually need to be used in it. I haven't done the event video for that. I'll be doing it tomorrow. But you do not need to use Luther in your team to get gems. I can show you it right at the end of this battle. It'll show us getting a bunch of event gems, even though we obviously do not have a Luther in our team. So you'll see that right after the battle. You can even see it right there. We get one. But you'll see the exact number at the end. But yeah, you do not need to have Luther on your team to obtain them. We'll just throw that down. Come on, throw. There we go. So yeah, you'll see right at the end of this battle, we're still getting event gems even though we don't have a Luther in our team. You'll see like a +4 right there. There it is, Giant Slayer. But yeah, for all of these, unless it specifically says you don't actually need to do it. Like, let's see, what does it specifically say this week? Help Luther slay giants in any game mode. Okay, so that kind of is a little bit misleading. But yeah, you do not need to have Luther in your team. You just have to kill giants in any game mode, and it will give you points. In PvP, you can get them. The other really easy place to get them is to go to the very first challenge in Broken Spire. Another place is over here. I'll be doing all these in the video tomorrow too, but I might as well go over them now. Let's see, and One Giant Party is, I believe, the only other place. But the one in one in the kingdom's easier. The very first kingdom is literally the first challenge in the entire game. So you might as well just stick with this one. But you can just keep fighting this over and over again. You don't need to put Luther in your team. Just keep battling this until you have all the event gems you want. Or you can do it in PvP. Normally you don't see as many earlier on in the game, as many giants and stuff. But later in the game, like half the people are like using all giants. They're either using the meta or all giants. Like this guy using the meta. Get out of here. Okay. Well, we got a revenge thing. Gosh, I say that and then we get none of what I'm saying. Well, I guess that one's the meta. Though Emperor Corvash has fallen off completely. Well, not completely, but a lot more than it used to be. Well, he's using a new team. Well, there's some giants. Might as well keep using this. And I think I might repick until we can get the next Golem team. I said before the end of this stream I did want to try an all Golem team. Because this week there's finally 4 troops that have the word Golem in their name. So I might as well try all 4 of them in a team. It's a really horrible team, but it's all the golems that currently exist, so we might as well try it for fun. I won't end on it though, because that would be, I don't know, the battle would be very clunky because they don't really synergize with each other. Jezebel is pretty cool with Anointed One too. Oh, Anointed One Jezebel, yeah. Pretty much anything that can boost its attack is really good. Normally the main ones you'd want to do it with is humans that can boost their attack, mainly because you'll be able to use her to gain armor on them as well to make them a bit tankier. Because you'll want to make sure your first slot's the main one. Your first slot's the main one you're buffing, which is why you don't want to use it with the Setite too from earlier. Okay. Well, I guess I go and go purple. He's gonna kill it though. But he's going to kill it regardless, so we might as well just go purple. I don't care if it doesn't get that off. It wasn't enough to kill anyways. The skull would have been. Actually, then again, maybe I should have, because there was 2 skulls there. Actually, that probably was the wrong order. I should have taken the skull, then taken the mana. Then we still would have distracted him with another skull, so. Oh well. Still basically the same result. Okay, he's just going to throw that. That's going to do almost nothing. We win next turn regardless of what he does. Does matching 5 gems in a straight line the same as making 5 in a shaped like L? Yes, it gives the exact same bonus. Doesn't matter what shape you do it in. It'll always give the same bonus for 5 times. But yeah, an L-shaped one and a straight line of them is still the exact same. Though a straight line of them is a lot rarer to see than a like L shape. Mainly because if you don't do it from Convert, the only way you could really have it occur is from Cascade, Lucky Cascade, which does sometimes happen. I've seen like a whole line, literally a whole vertical column be filled with something being dropped, which was pretty insane. I did a column destroy one day. I don't even think it was on recording either. I've done pretty similar on recording, but not like a full line on recording. I just destroyed an entire column, and then the entire column was replaced with skulls. Okay, let's, against this little weird team, let's go use the all Golem team. Okay, so then again, they're gonna have extremely high HP. Maybe I shouldn't against this. Let me kill through this real quick, and then we'll do it on a different team. I might need to do it on a true trophy. Luther is human and buffs attack. Luther, Jezebel, courage for the win. Yeah, I understood what that was. I actually read that message for the win. Let's see. Yeah, that would end up working too. There's actually a lot of human knights out there, which Queen Jezebel was meant to synergize with, but normally you tend to just use her with humans or just with anything that really buffs attack.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
Oh, the code didn't work. Make sure everything is in caps, and if you have a number in your name for the redeem code, make sure you have an underscore between the end of your name and the and whatever the number is after your name. Like if your name is Makawi2, make sure there's an underscore between Makawi and 2, because it's needed. You don't need an underscore between all of them. Like Mike Fuller would just be Mike, then spacebar Fuller, and then underscore whatever the number is after it. It's a little bit weird how it is. Why they have it like that, I have no clue. It's really annoying when trying to be a guild leader and inviting people too, because you have to keep that in mind whenever you're inviting. Luckily, in-game isn't case sensitive, but it does have that weird underscore thing sometimes in-game. And only some names have it too. Like sometimes people have a number after a name and there isn't an invisible underscore, but some people do. I guess it was for like a short amount of time when the game was launched or something. I don't know what it's from for sure. But hopefully they'll fix it eventually. Okay, why is there no moves? Is this really the only move? Any way we take that, we would have gave him a skull. Oh wait, never mind. That way it doesn't. The other way would have. I didn't see the red there. But let's just go take our purples. Get that out. Start killing that out. You did still nothing. That's weird. That's all that I can think of that would make it not work. Let's see. Come on, purple. Nope, no purple. Oh, Ronex. Did you try doing it on an account that was just recently made? Because you said that you were like on your mobile device doing one. Did you just make that account? Because I think one thing they might have done is add a limit. Like they might have it like you need to be a certain level, or you might have to have a certain amount of hours on your account before you can redeem it. Just to make sure that bots don't make a bunch of accounts to claim it. Because if you did just create it, that is probably the issue you are having. Because most people do that just to make sure that someone just doesn't make like a billion bots and just claim them all or something. Pretty much all games have some kind of bot protection against them, just in case. But yeah, that could be the case with what's occurring right now. Oh yeah, you also have to be on PC mobile, that too. If you're not on PC mobile, you won't be able to claim it. But he was just saying that he was doing it on mobile earlier.
Mana surge.
Okay, we'll just take that. Come on, red. No red. Oh, we got the brown we needed, though. Oh, please do not hit it. It's probably smart enough to hit it. Yeah. Normally, the older troops are better at aiming than the newer ones. There's actually a reasoning behind this. I don't know if it's still applicable. It had to do with something with their lines of code. Basically, all of the older troops would have like better coding than the newer ones. Not because they couldn't code it better, but it was just something with their servers. I don't know if that changed since they did the server switch, though. How would you fix Goblin King to make him viable? Probably have something that boosts based on his HP. He needs to have something on his ability that has a boost ratio on HP. That would fix him. As far as what that is, I do not know. But it's just something on him needs to scale off of it. He gains 20 from his ability, something from his last trait, and that's just asking for a Kraken or something to devour it.
Mana surge.
Also, it'd be pretty cool if I had Impervious instead of, I think it has Sturdy as one of its traits. If I had Impervious instead, that would be a pretty big change for it too. That would make it a decent amount viable. But yeah, those two things. Give it something that boosts based on HP, and give it Impervious instead of Sturdy, which I think it has. Yeah, there's actually true troops that work when their abilities on last slot. Other than that, both of them are pretty useless though. Because none of them synergize with it really at all. Like, we go to, let's see, last slot. I think if we type in last slot, it brings up both of them. No. Maybe last? No. Let's see. Goblin King. What does it say for it? Last position. There we go. These are the two that actually do something in last position. They're actually the two worst legends in the entire game, ironically. Or not ironically, just they are. But yeah, he just gains 5 to all stats. The attack he can't even use because he's in last slot. Avenger he can't use, really, because he's in last slot. The magic he can't use because there's a cap on it of 20. And that basically means he's just gaining 5 HP and 5 armor. Which, with something like Honor, these days, it does 10 to everything. And it doesn't have to be in any slot, though you do normally use it in first slot. But the only requirement is using in PvP. So I guess for Guild Wars, technically Honor would be weaker because I don't think that counts as PvP. I'm not quite sure. We'll find out when it comes. But as far as Goblin King, like 20 life, that makes like no difference. It just gives a free farming to Kraken or any Devourer on the team. He gains a little bit of life. Oh yeah, Sturdy. Yeah, so basically switch regeneration, give him regenerations, impervious, and trait is fine, but give him something that actually scales off of HP. You can still keep the life gain. could still keep the remove. You could still keep the boost ratio on the remove. Oh, but then again, you can't have 2 boost ratios on a troop. So maybe you have to remove the... Actually, basically just him removing gems might just be... could even be completely removed. And just give him some kind of nice ability off of HP scaling. But yeah, the fact that he summons a goblin isn't that bad. Goblins are pretty good. Everything else, though. And the fact that the goblin blocks his mana isn't. So, we'll see if they ever do anything to him. They did say that they'll be reworking some of them. Not quite sure when. They hopefully will next patch. They were basically saying any of the underused troops in the game, like really underused, mainly legends and stuff, and some of the higher rarity ones. But they said that they would kind of like rework a bunch of them. And hopefully they'll do something with Goblin King next patch. What is the mana payout with Obsidian Golem's ability? You have been watching and you do not get all the mana you blow up. Oh, he only does 70% of the mana that he explodes. It does say it when you hover over the explosion. Right here. Explode. Destroys a gem and all 8 adjacent gems around it. Deals 1 damage per skull, but only 70% of the mana is generated. It's a little bit annoying because this was basically done in the past to balance out explosions. They used to be way too strong. But in doing so, anything that has a single explosion is really clunky to try to figure out how much mana it actually gains. Because you have to take 70% of some numbers. Like if there's 3, well, what's the game going to scale 70% of 3 to? I believe it's 2. And same as 4, same as 5, same as 6, same as... Actually, I don't even think you can get higher than 6 from a single explosion. But still, it's hard to calculate. And I have no clue why they really did that for single explosions. It made sense for multi-explosions, but yeah, explosions give 70% of your mana. That's why it's giving less. As far as the scaling for it, I do not recall what all the scaling is. I should probably make a video on that eventually, because it is a bit confusing, especially if you don't read the card. But even if you do read the card, there's no way of really knowing how it'll scale it. I believe normally it rounds upwards, but sometimes it doesn't, which is weird. Like, it'll always do the same ones consistently, but I think one of the numbers between like 1 to 6 does not actually scale upwards for some reason. Okay, I need to get that brown. Will he not take it from us? Oh, good. Oh, good. Because of the purple, he doesn't. Sweet. Oh, K-Camera. Fail. K-Camera's blocking it. That was a fail. For the event, what challenge has 4 giants? The first one in Broken Spire, and I believe the second to last one in Stormheim both have 4 giants. Best just to stick with whatever the first one is in Broken Spire. It's the easiest one to do out of both of them. But yeah, I'll be doing a video on that tomorrow, going over all of the event objective things. I pretty much said all of it during this video, or during the stream, I should say. But of course I'll be having a video just covering it, because I know everyone doesn't catch the streams. Plus I'll go over some weird, wacky teams. Oh, that's something else we still need to do. Because I do want to do that on stream and not on video, because it will be a little bit towards the slower side. I want to go do an all Golem team before we end out the stream, and probably one other battle after it. Or we could end with the all Golem team, if there's no other questions or teams you guys want me to do. See how it goes. But yeah, there's now 4 Golems in the game. We might as well go make a team out of them. Of course, they're really bad together. They basically should never use all 4 of them together. But hey, why not? Okay, that we can't win against. That we can't win against. That is laughable. Let's just kill this real quick. Reroll without having to spend any gems real quick. Let's see. Okay. We'll go for purple here. Get that up. Hopefully, would we get the brown of that? No, we won't.
Mana surge.
Please leave it there. Sweet. Okay, he takes 1 brown, but we get the other. Oh, we didn't get surged up. Please, no. Yes. Perfect. Okay, we got Bone Dragon. That's match right there. Yep. Oh, doesn't matter if we take that. Oh, please don't. Good. If that would have froze the first one, there's a chance that we wouldn't be able to win right here. Or at least instantly. Instantly. But there we go. Oh, that was quick. But let me go and see if we can get something to fight the giant team against. Or not the giant team, the golem team. All 4 of the golems. Really, ice golem is the only thing you would viably ever use it with. But other than that, we might as well still try it. Let's see. Gosh, why does everything have to have such an annoying team set right now? Repick. Come on, something we can do all golems against without instantly losing, and that's too easy. That would... let's just check our casuals. Though, it's weird, because some of the casual battles have better teams than the... Like, look at this. Like, you never see Serpentine Dagger used anymore, yet it's a pretty solid team. Really, really devastating. Serpentine Dagger plus the Assassin class. Don't see it that often, though. Yeah, and the casual battles has more variety than the normal battle. Oh gosh, never mind. Oh, never mind. I would have to click this refresh to see it. It's actually cheaper. That's too annoying. That actually wouldn't be too bad. Gotta deal with one death mark and stuff. Let's try it against this. Might as well. Let's go bring out the Golem team. All 4 Golems. Let's do this. Just need to type in Golem and put in the team everything that shows up. Okay. That needs to go last slot. That goes there. Golem up front. Put that there. There we go. Banner double brown because pretty much everything uses it except Flesh Golem. Wait, can we get even more? No, we can't. Because the only other banner that would give it gives minus the purple. I don't think we can do any banner. Oh, yes, we can. We can do +2 purple, +1 red, but those colors we don't really need. Might as well just stick with double brown. And we're getting 6 extra armor. Don't really need it, but... Okay, let's see how horrible this does. Oh, gosh. What even is this team? What we're doing it. This is all 4 of the Golems that currently exist. Golem... let's see. Golem, Ice Golem, Obsidian Golem, and Flesh Golem. This is gonna be a really, really weird battle. Let's see.
Mana surge, mana surge.
I'd preferably want to keep getting this thing up if we can, as well as this other one, so we can keep spamming the armor reduction, because we'll be able to get those 2 armor down all the way to 0 after just 2 casts. So we'll definitely want to prioritize that if we can. Of course, we're not getting surges though. Wait, so my banner's double brown. Why didn't it change? Oh, is it doing that glitch again where sometimes it doesn't switch your banner? Because I set it to double brown. Should be, unless I didn't on accident. Pretty sure I did. That or I end up randomly changing. I'm almost guaranteed that I end up setting it to brown. Okay, well, throw this down, get our explosions, get a little bit of skull damage. Also, we get magic reduction, which will help some. And we'll be able to drain their armor through this. Hitting more brown will also boost it. Though we can't hit more than 2 right here. So we might as well just use it over here. Go for a red. No red, but we get our brown back, so that's our second one we need. And I'll basically knock them to 0 armor for the most part. Pretty much. We can get 3 right there, nothing we can really get from the cascade. But that's 20 armor reduced to those 3. So, making some progress there. Mainly need purple now to keep getting this thing up, because that will be a good majority of our damage for the rest of the battle. Ice Golem just heals itself, though it does have an explode. Actually, all 4 of them explode, but 3 of them explode a single gem. Explode your gem, explode your gem, and explode your gem. Which is kind of interesting. Okay, so reds, I'll get Golem up, or Flesh Golem. I can't just say Golem, they're all Golems. Oh, too bad we can't hit 5 skulls with this. We'll have to waste a turn taking a skull here. Then we can use the crystallize, because that does more damage than a skull does. Especially if we can get a lot of reds in it. Not enough to kill, though. Maybe I'll lower and try getting even more reds in the area. Let's try doing that. Okay, we're getting 3. It's about as many as we're going to get right now. And I don't think that's enough to actually kill. Though, we might be able to follow it up with a Golem afterwards. We can somehow get 4 skulls next to each other. That or just cast both of them. Do 2 and then 2 again. Or 3 and then 1. That would work. So yeah, that would reduce the last of their armors down to 0. 1 HP on the 1. And now we can get this off. What does the ability do again? The secondary? Freeze a random enemy for every blue gem destroyed. Oh yeah, that's the main premise of it. I almost forgot because I haven't been using it that much. Okay, we can just explode this way. Ooh, oh, undo, escape button. Oops, it's not like that. Oh, they need an undo button, please. Undo. Take the brown. Well, now we actually have to destroy the brown because I don't want him taking that brown. Undo. Oh, I still give it brown, but it died, so. Okay, well, we can get our double freeze now, so I guess I'll go for that. I'll get both of them frozen, get a damage on them. Ooh, that one poke of damage. Hitting big. Hitting really big. Okay, so at this point we can basically just Obsidian Golem him plus plus skulls for the rest. You should pretty much just not even cast Golem anymore. The only thing we'd be able to reduce is the 1 armor he keeps getting from us casting. Okay, and that's fine if he kills the Flesh Golem. That's not really doing anything at this point. Also, we've reduced our magic by a decent amount. It doesn't look like it because that one has Arcane, and the other one gains 50% every single turn. But we have reduced down his mana by, I think like 5 by now. 4 to 5. Well, nothing we can really do. Just take the yellow, keep taking till we can get skulls. Actually, there might have been something. Actually, there is. We can take the skull right there if we want, which would end the match. So let's go for it. The wondrous explode. Could have done that anywhere down there, but there we go. And that is the all golem team. Don't actually use this team. It is horrible, but I wanted to try. Now we have 4 golems. It's possible to make an all golem team. It's a really weak team, but it does exist. Oh wait, these actually give trophies now? Wait, hold up. Has that always been a thing? I thought these never gave trophies. Weird. Oh, I guess it just, they don't give rating. I didn't realize they actually gave 1 trophy. This used to not exist, right? I didn't think casual used to give glory or trophies. I can almost guarantee that used to not be a thing. I think because so many people weren't using casual, they might have added it. Because I don't recall that being a thing. I know for sure they never gave rating, but I'm pretty sure they never gave glory or trophies either. Okay, let's just do one more battle. Not against this stuff. Let's just do it against a giant. Oh, that's not even a giant team. Let's see. What's our next 3 trophy? There we go, giant team. Okay, the challenge for the last battle. We're gonna do a weird team. We might as well end it with the weirdest team. 4 Ettins versus 4 Ettins. Who shall win? Who shall conquer the other Ettins? Let's do this to the correct banner. There we go. -1 purple, +2 brown, +1 blue. And yep, mirror match of full Ettins versus full Ettins. We'll end it at this. Yeah, and actually isn't that bad this week with 50%. Look at how much attack it gains, or at least mine does. 35 attack, not bad at all. Really, really solid amount. Okay, this is going to be an excessively weird battle. Our stats are a lot higher, though. Oops, I thought that was an extra turn. Fail. He's already ahead, although he didn't use his ability for some reason. So technically we're at the same position. Okay, now I can start using the other Ettins to feed the single Ettin that we already have. Actually, it'd be better just to destroy this. I don't think I need to do this for any reason. You get 3 more attack this way. Okay, we don't actually need... Oh wait, never mind, it removes. I forgot, it doesn't destroy. Never mind, we can't use them for mana generation. No, destroy a column. Wait, what? Why didn't it give any mana? Did I happen to just not hit the column that has any mana in it? That might have been what I did. Let's see. Let's try finding one with 4 mana, and then we can get the rest of it. That's weird. Let's see. Here it is. Right there should be all of our mana. Yeah, it's doing it. That was weird. Seemed like it removed it. It could have just done a column that happened to have not had any brown or blue, which I might have done. Okay. So let's do this here. Hope for a skull. Luckily, AI doesn't tend to go for moves like that. It'll probably aim for whichever row has the, or column, I mean, has the most skulls. Which is actually what I'm going to do right here. Well, we could have done it right there. Never mind. That probably would have been a bit better. I'm doing AI moves. Let's see. Okay, we'll take the blue. Wow, we're going to be up to 1 shot soon. Yeah, there it goes. It just aimed at whatever one has the most skulls. Okay, nothing we can really do here. Just aim it at most purples. Even though it doesn't make too much of a difference. Oh, we gave him skull. Do we deny purple? Oh no, we can take brown. Never mind. It's even flashing and showing us the right move for once. Ah, gosh, it removed both the moves I could have taken. We'll just do that. Oh, we get the lucky skull too. Good thing we took it that way, or else we wouldn't have gotten that either. So we'll do that. Hope for a skull. We one-shot literally everything with this Etten. We're gonna hit over 250 attack by the end of this battle, most likely. I don't think we're gonna hit 1,000 though. Nor am I gonna try. We technically could if I tried for the rest of this battle just to gain attack, but that would be needless time waste. Okay, let's go purple here. Oh, wow. What is that? We get a triple skull. What on earth? Triple skull into triple purple into triple red into triple yellow. All of which were out of bounds. That is insane. All for us too. That wasn't even the AI's turn. I was only trying for the one, and then like a billion other ones came afterwards. Okay. I'll take the green. Go blue, and hopefully we get lucky enough to kill with that. That or he just randomly gives us a skull. That would be great too. Thank you. And that is match. 4 Ettins versus 4 Ettins. Of course, you only really need the one to do all the work. The rest of the team can be whatever. But yeah, that will wrap it up for today. Hope you all enjoyed. We will be going over the event objectives and stuff. We pretty much already went over it all during this stream, but I'll be showing a couple of different weird teams with all giants. Probably one with hero too. I don't think I've showed any team with hero yet. And I'll definitely make sure to show one and just kind of go over all this and all the best farming methods for it, yada yada. Other than that, our next stream, oh, 9 times tribute. Our next stream will be this Friday, as always, from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will have 2 redeem codes then as well for any of you interested in that. Well, we got to end on a nice 9 redeem code. I hope you all have a wonderful week this week. Oh, wait, there's a question. It is unusual that a construct like Obsidian Golem is anti-construct. There's a couple things that are anti-itself, if I'm not mistaken. I can't think of any off the top of my head, but I believe there was at least one other thing in this game that's anti to its own self in one way or another. I can't think of what it is like off the top of my head, but I'm almost certain that it is. If we search like every single Slayer in the game, I'm pretty sure there is one like that. Actually, let's go check that real quick. We might as well before we end it out. I almost guaranteed there was something. Yeah, here it is. Blast Cannon. It's a mech that also does double damage to mechs. I knew there was at least one, but this was the one I was referring to because it's a mech and it does double damage to mech. So there are ones already in the game. It's just this thing's basically not used at all, which is why most people don't even remember it exists. If it had a Construct Slayer, people probably would have known about it. But there's really no need to have Mech Slayer in the current meta. Construct Slayer is so much better, which is nice that Obsidian Golem finally has it. Anyways, thank you all so much for joining. Have a wonderful week, and I will see you all later. Goodbye.